Hello, 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 gamers, goners, agency people. I can't remember the name is. Whatever. Welcome everyone to the virtual world where we beat games. And guess what? We're beating a game tonight. A game that's taking forever.
Agent.
Nobody cares. No. Yeah, you're just Agent. Everyone say hi to just Agent.
Hey, I'm Q123.
Yes, that instant messenger name definitely brings out the fear in all your enemies.
Hey, I had a lot of thought going to that name.
Yeah, you went as high as you could count.
What would stop you at counting from 123?
I was actually thinking you just went 1, 2, 3. Wait, what's after 3?
All right, what the fuck are we doing right now?
I looked it up. We have, like I said, 6 missions, and 5 of them are on the same area.
Yeah, it's like I knew we weren't like I only said call it last time because we were fairly close. Oh, why don't we hit that one north of us here? I'll put my marker on it.
When is it? The flying object, the courage.
Yes. It's the courage, power, and resilience.
All right.
All right.
I think only then we have like 1 that will be left to do. Like I actually went. So if you look this game up at all, right? How the missions are set. All the guides go basically, instead of showing them as in like mission, they go by what missions are in what area.
Yeah, this is a open world.
There are so many missions in the game. Like we didn't even do half of them. There's that many, and I was just like, holy crap. So,
yeah, no, I've kind of kept us on the main quests.
I know, because I ignored most of the side ones. But
yeah,
I
felt like they all sucked.
Yeah, I was also because I was looking at them and I like sitting there and I literally opened the game up, looked at what we had done, and I literally just sat there and crossed them off until I found out which ones we hadn't done.
I don't think that thing can track us through the woods, so we should be good.
Pretty sure as long as it's not flying, we're good. Gate combat.
Oh. See, like I said, this is a relaxing, like you and your buddies could just start it up, play a bunch of side missions, do a bunch of fucking around.
What I call relaxing.
So, like I said, this is because it's not your relaxing style game. Like,
I mean,
can you grab me Satisfactory? I know you would hate the shit out of that game.
Okay, so this thing is like, I don't know if all this kind of game relaxing. I can see how you could grab the buddies and just having like they just goof around and stuff, but I don't want you to relax, especially when like the enemies can just wreck you. Take a game like Power Wash Simulator is relaxing.
Well, the same way like Destiny or League of Legends is relaxing for like after a day of work.
There's nothing relaxing about League of Legends or Destiny.
People play them as their relaxation games. Like,
those are not relaxation games. Those are people who are lying to themselves about what relaxation is. Those are the people that you see the memes where they're like, why do you play this game if you hate it so much? Or they go, I hate this game, throw the controller, and then they pick it back up and continue playing.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It's not a relaxation game. It's a there's a word for it. It's like the people who will watch the same sitcoms over and over and over. Their comfort game.
Yeah.
It's something they know and don't have to put a lot of brain power into.
Pixel, it's to your left. I grabbed one of the bots.
And I have to go down like outside of a mountain.
Yep, the big guy is currently working for us.
Yeah, I'm literally about the rocket launch. that.
Alright, I got one of the dogs too.
Oh, there's two big guys.
Where's the other one? Did he just pull out a sword?
Did he? I can't see him because I went around the back.
No, like the one I'm controlling.
I don't know. I'm literally going through the back way to. Got it. This is a dead guy at rock market. Nice. So I found thing tells us what we gotta find inside the base. That's just murder himself for all I care.
Rocket launcher! Rocket launcher!
Why rocket launcher? We're literally in. Like my shotgun will do fine. Ow. That hurt. So are we blowing these things up? Is that what's happening? Ow! Okay, those are all explosives, and I just killed myself. I definitely thought I was far enough away from that explosion for it to not hurt me.
Ow!
That was not the case.
Oh shit, that didn't kill it.
Did exactly what I did. Hold on. Waste your step. And you're up. I'd waste my stim because I was stupid.
Well, I think he shot me with his cannon because I think we both like fired at each other.
Oh, see, in my case, I was like, do these things explode? I'm not sure. Let me try shooting it. But I was still far enough away that I thought I would be okay to shoot it. I was not okay to shoot it. That's very clear.
Yeah, no. I think that was it.
Yeah.
All right, gas factory. Should be the next one. We'll circle around to grab flying objects after that, and then we can fast travel back to the north to grab enemy of my enemy. Or do you want to say, actually, wrench in the works? Yeah, I always save enemy for, my enemy is for last.
I mean, it's definitely not the final mission, but whatever is the easy path.
Yep,
So I do feel like we could learn, that's where we'll learn about, probably. Also making sure to, like most of these robots actually have medkits on them. Making sure to loot.
Oh, I'm also gonna, I just fast traveled back to the base. Sir, just unlock something. Oh, this is for crafting. Let's
We need to, is the base closer to where we need to be?
yeah. Oh, I need textile. Do I have any textiles?
Oh, this is side of.
Nope. Oh, there it is.
The reason I thought it would put us like right in front of the base. Is the thing for fixing our robot dogs?
No idea.
Because I know mine is blown up.
Yeah, I haven't had the parts to fix mine for a minute.
Pretty sure I have the parts to fix mine, but I need to find the actual spot to fix it.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to start heading to the next objective.
Literally right behind you.
Oh, you are. All right, I wasn't sure if you were like looking for it or something.
No, I don't care that much. Probably end up just finding it in general, just by accident.
Hopefully, let's make sure this is the closest one, right? Because we don't have. Yeah, we don't have that one. All right. Careful, there's that big bot around here somewhere too.
Crouch ball.
Get snuck upon.
Just so you know, if we beat this, you gotta have a game ready for tomorrow.
I have several games ready.
You actually plan ahead?
Yes.
Surprising. Are they horror games? It doesn't have to be a horror game. I was just.
It could be.
I don't care if it isn't.
Well, I like to stick with the not so much the horror genre, but like the spooky month settings.
That's fair. I mean, so like we're playing RE5. Oh, there's a giant robot to our left. I like playing I like games like RE5 where horror is the setting, but it's not really scary. But it makes like I like fighting zombies, and I like fighting like horror monsters. They make for really fun battles. Although I'm also not like Kiyu will run and panic if you make him play a horror game where he doesn't actually have to he can't defend himself. Have you seen Prez play any of the horror games?
Couple. Is he worse than Prez?
I've only really seen Prez play that one Pac-Man game. I don't know how bad Prez gets, but I'm probably worse because I think Prez is more willing to do something stupid for the polls, or Kiyu won't. Yeah. I absolutely will. I know I was watching him play that Pac-Man game, and like honestly, I thought it was like a really crappy looking. Like that's not.
Pac-Man has had a really rough 20th century, 21st century.
Okay, but see, this thing that wasn't Pac-Man. It was like they stole. It was just like 3D Pac-Man, but with Five Nights at Freddy's chasing you. Like it was literally a Pac-Man maze in 3D, but like you could follow the map on top, but you can't see where the enemies are. So it's Pac-Man without being able to see the ghosts. Huzzah! You get jump scared. Like wow, this game looks like trash. I can see how it's a meme game, but it still looks like trash.
Yep. Like I said, Pac-Man just has not had a good time.
Well, you know what the funny thing is, though? I feel like a first-person Pac-Man game running around the maze could actually be kind of fun. But you would need some kind of way to, like, having the map over top, it turns it into just normal Pac-Man almost. But it would be kind of interesting if you could, like, have some kind of way to know if enemies are coming without actually having to... Why is this area purple?
I do not know.
Must investigate purple.
See, I could see a VR game. Oh, because of that light.
Here.
Right here.
Oh. What the hell is this? Huh.
There's a base over there. I think this is an area where you can build a base, and that's like a construct that's been blown up at some point.
I think VR Pac-Man would be fun. I also saw that I know there's one on the GameCube that uses the same thing that it's one of the 3 games that needs the Game Boy Advance things like how Four Swords Adventure was.
Well, no, here's what you would do is you would give yourself the full map, but have a fog over it. So you could only see what was like close to you. So you're not sure where the ghosts are, unless they're like almost on top of you.
Well, see, I feel like that. Well, that's basically what the horror game was. You could basically just see in front of you, and that's it. And you might be able to hear them. I don't know. I know that I haven't played it, but I know, like I said, the one on the GameCube does the thing where I believe,
Isn't that more just of a 3D platformer?
no. So this is a 4-player one using the Game Boy, like the same way Crystal Chronicles does. And I believe on the big screen, all 3. I'm not sure how the divide is, but basically, I think the ghosts are all either on the small screen facing Pac-Man, and Pac-Man gets the big screen, so either he can see where they are, but they can't see where he is, and they have to find him, or vice versa. I'm not really sure how that works. Like, they might have, like, smaller screens. He has the bigger screen. I've never actually played it. I just know it's one of the 3 games. That Crystal Chronicles, and 4 Swords Adventures.
Careful, there are a fuck ton of robots around here.
I'm actually not that big a Pac-Man fan, personally. I get tired of it real quick.
The basic game, yeah, I loved how they tried to expand the lore, because it's such an entrance. Like, you started from nothing and you tried to roll with it 100% of the way.
I just know that,
And I kind of respect that.
I like the at this one arcade I've been like it was not a Dave and Buster's, but at a similar place to Dave and Buster's, or maybe I was a Dave and Buster's. Saw it. They had this giant 4-player versus Pac-Man game where you have to like eat each other. Suicide drones. And like if you chomp down on one Pac-Man, you get bigger, and then like I thought that was kind of fun. I mean, it was really short and not worth like the $2 or oh boy, not worth like $2 or $3 that you had to pay to do it, but amusing enough.
I'm gonna try to hack one of these bots.
I was thinking about this game the other day when we were talking about it, and it was just something I thought about. Like, you know, I didn't really like use the thing where I play the radio and lure them into like mines and stuff like that. Like, I did that in the beginning, but then they started like giving me so much crap to carry and like work with that I kind of stopped.
They saw me.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so much stuff, but then it's like, oh, well, the weapons seem like they're just better, so...
Fuck, I'm down.
Stop caring about the
I don't have an EpiPen.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Yeah, let me get over to you. I'm literally beelined it, so it's gonna be a moment.
Yeah, there's 2 big tank robots over here.
Yeah, I know. I saw
3
them.
big.
That's why I made sure to get out of the dodge.
Nah. Just throw it. You have a radio on you? I'm dead. Never mind.
I do have a radio on me, yes.
Just throw it down.
There you go.
I gotta load back in.
There's one of the giant super robots over here.
Yeah, I've been trying to hack him for a minute.
How that well, it worked out well for you?
It's a 15% chance with an 8-second cooldown.
Really, the odds were not in your favor.
Yep. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Alright, you're going that way. I'll start heading this direction.
I keep going towards these things, and they keep ending up like being further and further away. Like, I thought they were in the truck, I thought they were in the car, and it's like, are they in the building? Huzzah, I found one. Got it. Do hear explodey guys in here. I don't. I see. Oh, I've pissed off a bunch of robots, probably. They don't seem like they know I'm in the buildings. Whatever. I see a lot of chessboards the more we run around. I like chess,
it's a
but I'm bad.
favorite Swedish pastime or something.
Probably they made one asset and then they're making. One of the first 3D models I ever learned to make was a chess piece. That's like a pretty early starter.
Fuck.
One. Down again.
No.
You're shooting, but I don't know if that's at you or me.
Not at me. The robots seem to be fighting each other again for some reason.
Yeah, whatever. It does feel kind of weird that they fight each other. Whoa!
I'm not kidding, but listen, they have fuel tanks on their backs. It looks like our tanks. I could definitely see one B3 and I think a B5 as well. Are we shipping the army? What the hell is going on here? You have to find out if any are missing from the storage and contact the army. I'm going to try to get out.
Do you have a radio?
Are you dead?
No, but the game is broken.
Why?
So, the little suicide bomber hit me and launched me through the map, and now everything is inverted.
You could just fast travel to the one you let down.
Damn, can't I? But yeah, I can see through all the buildings. Everything is inverted now.
Weird.
The thing literally blew me up and just broke the game. Great, and they were by the spot you were, so now put myself in front of a bunch of enemies.
You laid it down, not me.
There weren't enemies there when I laid it down. Alright, but whatever. I think I found all the things we gotta find, so now it's just destroy stuff.
Yep.
I think that's hilarious that I literally got smacked through the map. Requires keys. Do you have the keys?
No.
Ow. Fine, big boy. You want to fight? Let's fight.
You can't do it, Pix.
No, it's not ending well too well for him. Nope. I don't know where the other ones that are shooting at me are at, though. Alright, so now we have the problem. Lock requires key. Destroy the fuel cell. Purify tanks. Destroy the remaining. Did you do any of the objectives that were here? You?
I have not currently, no.
I hope that the game didn't glitch us because I hit the tape. I don't know why that would matter. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the game would be like, okay, finding the keys would be a part of that, right? Ow!
Ah, fucking damn it. I'm down.
10?
I'm trying to fight my way through these robots.
Why?
They were on a bridge.
And?
Yep. Can you lay down another radio?
Just so you know, there are enemies attacking me in here. Ow. Where's the prick that is attacking me?
He might be outside the building shooting in.
Well. Okay, so I literally just fired point blank at that stupid robot and it missed him. By the way, do you see the radio?
Yeah, I'm already there.
Well, the radio is on my character model in front of me. This game is breaking.
Ow. Fuck all this shit.
You see a radio on my character?
Ah, yeah, that's it.
Freaking glitchy ass game.
Wait, where are all my... Oh, they're there. Okay.
Right? Come on, you dumb things. Have med kits on you. Ow!
Fuck.
How did we not see that?
He probably spawned in. I'm
Alright,
dead?
I'm out of rocket ammo. Give me a second. There you go. That- Finally
alright.
down.
It's dead.
Cool. Of course, it doesn't have any ammo on it. Or not ammo, health kits. That would be. This is my last first aid kit. Crap.
All right, Pick.
And-
Stand away from those.
Yeah, I know, but something's scanning through this. There's a giant robot trying to scan through this. There's a big robot on the other side of that door. Just so you know.
I'm aware.
Trying to put this radio does not want to go away. Oh, I guess I now have a permanent radio on me. I wonder if I can teleport to it. The gold seems to be going lower or higher. It's kind of weird. I wonder if I'm a little glitched.
Okay, let's see here. Log. All right, next one is going to be flying objects. I was knocked down. I don't know, but the fast travel point is over that way is quicker. So
Ow, 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 ow.
yeah, fuck if I know what should be. I'm just fast traveling out to wherever the fuck safe house that is. We've got this objective.
It's fast travel not available. Apparently I'm in combat. There we go. It would be nice if the safe house is, hey, can you please lower your game volume? It's too high.
Was that in your chat?
It's on Kick, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what it was like. I only watch your Twitch.
Also, welcome, Jax Kevin. Game volume's too high. This thing doesn't even have that much audio. Hold on. That's a good
The combat
question.
can get loud.
Oh, this. Yeah, lower the sound effects. I can't even teleporting. I can't get this radio off of me.
Embrace the glitch.
Let me go. Let me go. Where did you?
Apparently there's a fence there, so...
Also, I'm probably a little low as well. Oh, you know what? I know what we can do. That backup was just... Alright, Jax, tell me if that's alright for you.
Nah, it's never right.
But
You can't audio balance worth
your face.
at all.
I like unequip this radio if it'll like go away. Nope, it is a permanent part of my being apparently.
Cool.
Dumb. Of course, if someone didn't need me to constantly put radios down because they keep dying. I mean, come on, who dies?
Objective based.
I got all the objectives.
I will pile my corpses until I achieve victory.
I mean, you're definitely doing one of those things.
See, also kind of reminded of there's this Warhammer fan video. It shows like two of the evil Marines fighting like basic guardsmen, and like the guardsmen just keep coming and coming and coming until they're literally standing on a mountain of corpses, and then the very last guard after he kills them, on like thousands of his allies, perfect victory. And that's my mentality as well. God fucking shooting at me. Stop.
Alright, hold on. Which one are we doing right now?
Flying something?
Fly, is it wrench, flying, or enemies?
I'm getting shot at. I can't really look it up.
This is Emil Sandberg for the news on SR4.
I have the 2 marker down, and I'm heading towards it. So follow either of those on your map.
Several people were killed around the Östertörn
Hey, I
area
found the repair
during
doggo thing.
Police is being restricted with the details, but sources to SR4 confirm that over 10 victims have
Flying
been
objects.
It is unclear at this point to what extent, if any, these murders are connected.
My doggo has been
One of the
reborn.
victims was found in the Lillå neighborhood in Östervik, and SR4 talked to one of the neighbors who had been in contact with the police, Fredrik Blom.
It's horrible. Even when I warned them, I saw the flying metal thing going right over our house last night, you know. I I told the police, but they didn't believe me. It's true. You know, Uncle Kalle was right. They did it. It was the damn aliens.
Okay. Alright, you're not that far from him.
Fuck is shooting at me?
Guns, most likely. Oh, there's a fence here. My mortal enemy. I really hate that I can't get over chain link fences. That's so dumb.
Yeah, I can understand being angry at those.
Like, I can get over a chain link fence IRL. Done it hundreds of times. It's super easy. They even have foot grips for us. Doggo, come here. Here, doggo. Doggo, doggo.
Alright, if you want to, I threw down a field radio.
I am a field radio. I wonder if you could teleport to me because I'm broken like this.
Yes.
Can I? Can you actually?
Yes, I just did it.
You probably... That's hilarious. I am now walking field radio. And that would probably be the robot that was attacking you.
No, I killed the one that was attacking me. This is a different one.
What am I doing? Doggo, murder, now.
No, it's after me. God, why the fuck does that hurt so hard?
Because you're weak. Better question is, why none of these things have freaking shotgun ammo for me? Ow. Really have like
Ow!
yeah, get him, doggo. I think my dog died. And dude, the cool room.
Yeah, we got a bunch of dogs. Ah!
Really hoping Doggo is gonna take them down, you know.
EMP grenades out. He is disabled. Get me up, get me up, get me up. I need up.
Okay, I heard you. I didn't think you were gonna go down for the billionth time. Oh crap. I'm getting chased by a bunch of dogs. Like right now I only have a few shots with my sniper because the game isn't giving me ammo.
Right, you took a gun that had almost no ammo out into the fields?
Yes. And yet somehow I survived longer than you. How about that? What does that say about you?
At least I still have ammo and health kits.
I have health kits. And you clearly don't know how to use them, so... Man...
It's these fucking tank guys that keep fucking knocking 3/4 of my health down with one shot. Fuck.
Stop fighting them. kits or junk. Game, give me ammo. Like, I don't need any more textiles. Clothing in this game has been definition of pointless. Can't get in this house. Where's broken? Locked. Requires key. I have a sniper rifle. I can just shoot it.
No, that's impossible.
What? Of course it's not. Huh? That's weird. There's these 2 potted plants over here, and it clicks hold to use, and I move the potted plants over, and that's all that happened. Weird.
Well, interesting mechanic, I guess.
What? A thing that does nothing?
Yes. Oh, shit.
Dying again.
No, it's one of the big robots, though.
So yes. Joy, I've entered combat. Maybe there's like a skate ramp here.
Yeah, this is the, dude, like, it's looking at you.
I mean,
Look to your left.
no. Gonna be something there. This house has nothing in it.
Oh, just grab. Oh, it's not that house.
No, but I mean,
Next
like,
house.
what I mean is, it's weird the way it has nothing in it.
Yeah, it looks like it's being refurbished.
Actually been in here?
No, I'm trying to get around to our objective.
Yeah, but it was like places.
I wasn't in combat. You were.
Yeah, you're only like a few. Alright, Optimus. I'm gonna let you be over there and I'm walk around. Pop out of it like in the tool.
Mr. Bloom, good evening. This is Detective Mats Hansson, Östervik Police Station. We've noted your report about a flying object over Lilo this evening. We have not received any similar reports from anyone else, including the Army, who, as you may know, has a substantial presence, including radars, on Östertörn. Please, stop calling us, and perhaps try to get some sleep. Thank you, and goodbye.
That crazy person pissed off.
Yeah, I mean, Russian stealth plane. So
Crazy person. I'm seeing the UFO. more realistic places don't have fun stuff to pick up.
Yeah, they are weirdly limiting us on that, aren't they? Oh, don't tell me it was just look around the house to
Maybe it was
find the key.
Maybe this was like the first area of the game that actually got hit by the robots, so they didn't get to like stock up on crap. This is like the most normal looking area in the game.
Oh, I see. I found the potted plants you were talking about earlier.
Poster says Ash of Flesh, where it's like literally put like a murder poster in a bathroom.
Oh, okay, I know what it was. Under one of the potted, like there was a bunch of potted plants. Under one of them was a spare key.
You know, I was kind of wondering if that was what it was implying, but I didn't see any other plants.
Well, this house got shot to shit. Somebody wanted this guy dead.
Hey, honey, look, sorry, but I'll need to work quite late tonight again. Guess you'll be watching the game at your brother's anyway, right? Svante's condition is not improving at all, and we finally made the decision today. I know it's the right thing to do, but I can't help feeling that I've let him down after everything. Maybe we could talk for a bit when I get home. Love you.
All right, that's that done. Next up, we have a wrench in the works.
Gotta be honest, hearing this story, I have zero investment in what's going on with these people.
All right, this is another fast travel jump fix.
Like, I've been paying attention to what's going on, but holy crap, I am just not invested at all.
Yeah, I'm sure this story is interesting. It's just
Not interesting. I've been paying attention. I know what's going on. It's not interesting. It's basically, we're following this girl looking for her friends and seeing how their life was before everything went bad. And it's just, oh, their life kind of sucked.
I just woke up. Sorry, I just woke up.
Oh,
see, I said it would jump in.
Yeah, I know,
Hi.
but I was expecting the message at 2 to 3 in the morning saying, "Hey, man, I was asleep."
Hi everyone. I'm assuming we're already streaming.
Yeah, we're playing Generation Zero because I genuinely didn't be back till like 2 in the morning.
Oh snap! Well, hi everyone. I'm Kigu. You can find my stuff on youtube.com/KiguRuby.
Right, Kiku is here to plug himself, and that's it. Sound like you're getting worse than better.
I am getting worse. I actually have a fever now.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit.
I was too sick. No, my fucking boss like told me to fucking like go home, which is like a big deal, I guess, in the military.
God, fucking damn it!
I had just the opposite. I am getting better. Oh, but we figured out Agent got us sick.
Yeah, I was sick the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, so transferred it to us.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. I was perfectly fine Friday night, and then I streamed with Agent, and bam, Saturday I'm sick.
Yep. Well, plus note, we are almost finished with this game. I think we have 3 quests left to do.
Ooh, I get to watch you all finish this godforsaken game.
Yep. Man, you missed it. So agent's giving me crap because I was out of ammo, right? So I went out into the field with no ammo because that's what I do.
Sure.
And guess who dies first?
Agent.
There we go. Guess who did the objective with no ammo?
Agent.
No, that was me.
See, so you are just as bad with your objectives in other games too.
No, I'm not.
I'm just faster at it.
Also, the game is glitched a bit, so I have a
Temporary fast travel point.
yeah, so the temporary fast travel point that you can put down for your teammates, it glitched onto me, so now I'm a walking checkpoint.
That's awesome. I'll be right back.
Now, if only you were heading to the objectives.
I am heading to the objective. I just don't go the way that gets me killed by giant robots like you do.
Hey, I still generally make it there first.
And then you have to die and respawn. So it doesn't count to anything.
Yeah, but I make it there first.
Doesn't matter if you don't cross the finish line.
I cross the finish line, then I explode.
No, you have to actually get the objective.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're fine, man. This guy goes, I get to the objectives first, but he dies before achieving them, so he's counting that as getting there first.
Nope, that doesn't count. That don't count. That's like saying I got $1 million but I haven't gotten there yet.
All right, Pix, I put fast travel points down.
Alright. You know, I'm not even that far away from you. Literally just in the town next to you. I was just looting so I could have more shoddy ammo. Okay, did you see that he just brought me down in front of an enemy?
Sounds about right.
I killed it.
Yeah, what about this one? Luckily for me, I picked up my machine gun before I came over.
I'm gonna rocket launch that one next to you.
Next to me?
What was next to you? Oh, I actually am out of ammo for that. Time for the Magnum. Gonna
Oh, man, you, like,
gonna
yeah, I was
RE final boss this.
like, RE final, really?
What, you don't save all your Magnum ammo for the final boss in Resident Evil?
I've only played 5 and 4, or 5 and 6.
But to answer your question, no, we've been using all of our ammo every time.
I also, yeah, so when I was younger, I would do that thing where I, like, save all my Mega Elixirs and Phoenix Downs and crap. Or, like, not Phoenix Downs, Mega Elixirs and all those super items. I stopped doing that. It's like, those exist to make me win. If a boss fight is going to win, no matter what boss fight it is, I will use that and win the boss fight.
So funnily enough, I've never had that problem because I always had enough confidence I was going to get more.
I never thought about it when I was younger. I always, like things like Super Elixirs and Mega Elixirs always seem like they're special, so they're not going to give you much, you know? I would always save them. Then I would get to the end boss with a couple, and then I, like, alright, well, whatever, I just, they screw it, you know?
No, I had no problems using it.
No, that's kind of what I did. It's like I would save them, but on the final boss, it was just like, nah, fuck it, I win.
Yeah, well, I used to do that too, but now I'm like, but I would save them to the point where I forgot I had them. So nowadays I just go, well, I'd rather win the fight now and hope I have what I need. Like, if you could just redo the normal boss fights until you win, it's not really going to be any difference between the final boss fight.
Like I said, I always had confidence I was going to get more anyway, so I never bothered saving it.
I know in Paper Mario Sticker Star or something on the DS, I found an item that was so, I could tell, like, just from reading the description, it was so busted that I was going to save it for the final boss. And then later on, I found out, like, second to last boss, I found out, oh, we can make these things. So I brought, like, 5 of them with me to the final boss. I, one-shot the final boss.
That game has the worst fucking balancing I've ever seen in a fucking video game.
Well, so
That's fine.
the item in the game basically says it. So in that game, you can, like, most of them, if you jump at the right time, you can trigger again and again, right? And most of them let you do 2 or 3 hits. But there are those super ones that I had. It's basically like keep jump attacking until you miss. So I just didn't miss. And then it would be like, aha, I took him down. And then it's like, oh, second phase. So I had to restart. Well, I have another one. Did it again. Pop, 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 pop. Third phase. Did it again. Pop, pop, pop. And it's like, oh, you can't win without using the ultimate sticker. And I just used the ultimate sticker and won. It's like, we can't beat him if you don't sacrifice me, your partner. Why? I literally haven't been touched this whole final fight.
Lore.
Oh shit! I found an actual body.
Like somebody who's alive?
No, like a dead. Like this is the first corpse we've seen all game. I think.
What? We've seen plenty of corpses.
Where?
I've been looting them.
Human corpses.
Yeah, I have been looting them.
Huh.
Are you serious? Like half of them were holding guns.
All right, the soldiers.
Get that, Kigu? You're not a person.
He's like a civilian.
You see civilians? The clock tower. I think he just meant that. I think he just meant that soldiers aren't people.
Not according to Congress.
Oh my. Funny enough, that's the actual plot of like one of the new DC shows coming out.
I don't care about the. So actually, so I was watching Moist Critical before we started, right? And he was doing a thing for that new the new Joker movie. Now I never saw the first one, but I never cared either. But he said that the new one was like god awful. Apparently, the new ones are really, really bad. And it made me think to myself, do you notice that everything that's been made after like the animated Batman series with Harley Quinn has basically been terrible?
A lot of their
I
animated
would say
stuff
the
is
first
still
Joker
hitting
was
it.
good.
What?
The first Joker was pretty good.
Yeah, but Harley wasn't in it.
Oh. The Harley Quinn show is pretty good too.
Is that
Oh, it's really good, yeah.
the one where
It's
she's
hilarious.
with? Is that the one where she's with Ivy?
Yeah,
I've seen clips of it.
it's hilarious. It's actually like really well
Yeah,
written. It's
that's
like, it's funny, but like in like a very well written kind of way, not like a Family Guy kind of way.
Yeah, I've seen clips of it that kept getting recommended to me. And I mean, I thought it was interesting. It just seemed like I was getting the feeling that like since so many like Harley Quinn things seem to keep failing, that maybe the problem is they're leaning too hard into Harley's popularity instead of like writing good for her, you know?
Yeah, I think this is the exception, not the rule. The Harley Quinn show, like for example, she's like in a fight, right? So like, she doesn't have her hammer because she got like disarmed or whatever. So she takes like the nearest gun and like shoots at a villain, and they're like, "Oh, what happened to me?" And then
I know.
one of the accomplices goes, one of the accomplices goes, "Oh, she shot you with a cancer ray. Harley Quinn, you gave me cancer. Who would make this?"
I remember. I like the minute you said like that, I knew exactly what you're talking about.
It's so funny because
EMP out.
The look of horror on the guys who's like,
Go shoot them. They're stunned.
You literally locked me into the room.
Not on my screen.
Why were you standing in the doorway?
Harley Quinn gave me cancer. Oh, I need to stop this life of crime. I need to go see my kids before I die.
How the fuck did that go through him?
You're a bad shot, that's why.
Ah, fuck.
See, my general... Ah, crap, there's another big robot over here. There's a lot of these guys. So my general concept is that, I feel like... Hey, what am I doing? I'll go get him. It's like, I really like Harley, but I feel like maybe her strength is more as... She works better as a supporting character who can just have free reign and be funny, opposed to being the center of the attraction, you know?
Weirdly enough, she does so well in stuff where she's just like in absolutely bonkers situations.
Yep.
It's like you either have to do her in Ivy or her in some crazy shit.
That's what I'm saying.
You're dual wielding a Barrett 50 cal inside a rocket launcher on my screen.
Or alternatively, if you have a Harley Quinn thing, like a Harley Quinn show, you gotta have it it's just like letting Harley be Harley.
Yep.
Instead of letting Harley be like dancing, I guess.
Yep. Well, it's like I'm surprised they've never done like the comic run that got Harley as big as she was, which was Harley Quinn and Supergirl. It's a fun run. Supergirl basically gets amnesia and Harley tricks her into being her sidekick for like a fucking while.
Like if you take Harley too seriously, like her character breaks down. It's like the Flash. If you make the Flash's storylines like 2 years without the flashiness of like how funny Flash is, you kind of lose the heart.
What the? All right, I went down somehow.
So, I don't know if it's just like how the controls work in this game, but either because of this stupid thing on me that I'm either getting like I'm getting like my targeting seems to be off. Like I'll sit there and point directly at what I'm shooting, and I'm noticing the bullets are ricocheting very low.
I've been looking at it. It looks like the game's decent.
Yeah, we've had this problem before, I think.
So like shooting or like on your screen, it looks fine, but on Agent's screen, it looks like the torso instead of his head.
So
which is weird because Pix is the host.
So you missed it earlier. Like, I know why I'm desynced. So a little one of those little guys you see crawling around blasted me through the game, and it caused all the models to invert.
Oh.
So when I teleported,
God,
it undid it.
Fucking Christ! Alright, that's 2 full clips of 50 cal into this fucking. What the hell is with this asshole?
I killed it because I'm awesome. There's another one though.
Oh no, not doorway.
So earlier in the game,
wait,
I thought,
what
okay,
the fuck am I doing?
These robots are stupid, right? With the doors.
Sure.
And then then I was like, haha, you can't get into this house, I'm safe. And they threw gas things into the house, and like, oh, you assholes.
Hey, stop it.
Don't do that.
Get some help.
Glad we're thinking the same exact meme. So have you hacked that thing yet, or what?
Nope. Oh yeah, the first ability I got in this game lets me hack any enemy we find and turn it into our ally.
From
Why
a distance.
haven't you been doing it?
Higher enemies have lower percentile chances.
So it's a
Do you
skill
have
issue.
Do you have a limited amount?
Timer cooldown.
Yeah, 15 whole seconds.
10.
It's even shorter. I would just keep spamming that.
Basically has been.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
That's the binoculars. I have to do it while holding a pair of binoculars. Careful, there's another one like right here. Holy fuck, dogs!
They're deactivated. Unfortunately, I don't have any rocket ammo or shoddy ammo.
Yeah, and this is like the most heavily armored thing we've seen. But well, I think this base confirms that these are the Swedish AI military drones went Terminator or went Skynet.
I don't know. Man.
They had a
Fighters.
singularity.
Well, the funny thing is, Russia also attacked with their army of automatons, who didn't go Skynet. Singularity. Okay, fine.
Hey, there's another big one down at the end of the hallway.
Fucking really.
Coming a little faster.
The big guys are spawning them.
Oh.
Apparently, they crap them out. Fuck this.
Just find some rock. Ow! Just hit me.
He's shooting his tank rifle at us.
Oh.
Ooh, I'm almost dead.
Gas.
Yep, we're actually about to finish Generation 0. Shit.
If I'm actually hitting this thing or not. Well, that was a fun little jump scare.
Oh, I'm out of ammo with that gun.
Okay. That big guy dead.
Yes. Yeah, this game pretty much has faded into obscurity. It's just we decided to pick this up because what it was on free on Game Pass or something.
Because I made a mistake, that's why.
Because it was free on Game Pass.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, I got something to go down here.
It does not help that, like we said, the game is like kind of have us
Desynced.
desynced. Yeah, after we finish this objective, we should probably like exit to the menu or start and then get back in there to resync it. I do not like game.
Well, it just uses real world ammunition for every gun.
Yeah, because I totally want to have like 3 different type of shotgun things.
See, you look at how American this guy's sounding.
I'm the guy who's literally like soloing a giant robot with a shotgun. Oh, look at that! I won.
American I've ever. I could shed a tear right now.
Oh, what the crap? Did that thing just fake its death?
Yes.
That's hilarious. So let's say I just took out a giant robot with my dog with a shotgun and my dog companion. I'm pretty sure I got that American thing going on.
As close as you can get to a dog, but you know a doggo's a doggo, right?
That's right.
Yep.
I have an emote thing where I can pet him. If the controls weren't so weird, I would do it right now.
That's a lot of bad guys just standing there menacingly.
Well, apparently this was the supply depot. Who the fuck?
Alright, where the heck am I going?
Down.
Pretty sure that's you, but
Yeah.
Oh, so I've been I went into Agent Satisfactory World. I gotta say, made some nice progress there, bud.
You got me in the middle of experimenting with layouts. I need to rework so much of that shit right now.
I'm glad that you understand that sometimes to build up, you gotta destroy. That's like the hardest hurdle most people have with Satisfactory because for some reason they feel sentimental with their shit.
my teacher told me that's what I'm good at.
Throwing away useless crap.
No, destroying stuff. So we had when we were in game design class, in our level thing, we had a problem. And we couldn't figure it out. And my teacher goes, and this was a group project, my teacher goes to me, Pix, I want you to just go to town on this. Like, what, why? He's like, because you're good at breaking stuff. And sometimes we need to break stuff in order to figure out what's wrong. Like, okay, because I would break things and my teacher would be like, I don't know how the hell you did this, and I don't know how to fix it. So yeah, so I broke the stuff, and then I was like, okay, and I went to town and I broke it, and I found out what was causing the problem, because I was like, oh, hey, this is probably what's breaking the whole thing. Like, you destroyed half the map. Yeah. But I didn't save, so now we know where the broken part's at.
Yeah, I saw part of your base, and I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Most people keep their first shit all over the place. And don't like it until the second playthrough. Like, just keep it, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. You're open to the idea of destroying your shit to make it better. It's like the hardest hurdle in Satisfaction is to just realize that nothing matters.
Oh shit. Pix, I hit the self-destruct button on the base.
You ass.
Why? You're in. Why? You're
Because apparently that was the mission objective.
So you flick the switch without knowing what it does?
Yes.
Better thought is, why like why is there not like a countdown or something?
No, everything's just exploding apparently.
Beautiful.
Well, it's time to GTFO, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get out of this one.
Neither do I.
Never mind, I found a door. I'm out of here. Enjoy death.
I think I'm ahead of you.
I'm outside.
Oh.
Neat.
You should close the door so that everything looks the same.
Everything looks the same no matter what we do.
Yeah, that's in the. This game is kind of committed to realism, but it's got all the bad stuff with it too. So
it's like all the military bases are super uniform with the realism.
Which is funny because most military bases aren't really that uniform.
Ah, see, I actually said that to him the first time I was like that. He's like, no, that's how it's realistic. And I was thinking to myself, I feel like that's not true.
It's not true. It's different on purpose because you don't want. Imagine if an enemy were to get on base, right, and they like memorize the layout of a base. Like, if that's copy and pasted to every base, then that's a huge security issue. So that's why every base is different.
all right, last main quest we have active.
Don't dodge a thing. You got proven wrong. Admit
I won't argue that. I get proven wrong all the goddamn time, but that's not saying much.
Yeah, and it's usually by me, no less. Alright, hold on. So, before we go to the next mission, hey, it's Cyber! What's happening, Cyber?
Hi,
Hey.
Cyber.
You're catching us
Welcome.
right at the end of the game.
You unfortunately I am just a freeloading
Disembodied
third
voice.
person. Yes.
How are you tonight? Also, welcome, Raiders. Welcome to the virtual world where we beat games, and this is, of course, a game we are going to beat tonight. Yay! Another game. And then we'll never have to play it again. We actually skipped like most of the side content. Great. What were you
Because the
playing
side
tonight?
content in this does not feel good.
Oh, real quick, we're gonna back out to the main menu because I am completely desynced. It is hilarious.
Yeah.
I literally took a bomb to the face, got thrown through a wall, it inverted all of the models in the game, and it's been broken ever since. Let me re-invite you.
I don't know if I just randomly popped up, but there you go. I'm no longer a disembodied voice.
Did not pop up because I turned you off on mine.
No, there you are. Oh, is that your Halloween model?
Yeah, I have a gun. And it fires every time I left click. I even aim.
Let me turn you on so everyone can see you. Turning Kigu back on.
I'm very sick. Unfortunately, I had slept through the start time by like a large margin.
Yeah, we were originally gonna play like a really bad retro game. I was testing it out for a couple minutes, and I was like, wow, this game is awful. Can't wait to make everyone else suffer.
God, I booted it up and I could instantaneously tell, like, oh, this is going to be a rage stream, isn't it?
Yeah, more or less. I sent you the invite.
Yep.
Did you get it?
I did not.
I was playing
I
demo
can put
for
my gun behind
Meta?
agent's back and I can shoot him.
Okay, hold on. The demo for Metaphors. I never heard of that. What is that?
That's the Shin Megami Tensei, not Shin Megami Tensei game.
So like Power World?
No, so it's a little bit more complicated than that because what I've been hearing is the creators of the Shin Megami Tensei series, the origin point for Persona, want to go back to their roots, but they keep getting told, no, make Persona, make Persona, make Persona.
Yeah,
so they're
make
letting
Persona.
them. So they're letting them play. They're letting them build a new IP. And
so they're just making Shinigami Tensei, and they're just like, this counts.
Now it's Megami Shin Tensei.
well, now it's Metaphor. Well, the thing is they've got another creator trying to get in on it with them, and that's been the big hype.
Well, it's funny because I have what's it called?
Because it's Yoko Taro who's wanting to get in to help with it.
Yoko Taro. Okay, now you got my interest.
I don't know who that
Now
is.
I'm listening. Near Automata.
Oh, okay.
Now you got my
Back
interest.
from ads. What? Back from ads? I set these ads to not start at the freaking start of the game. I marked them to start at 15 minutes in. I don't like that.
It might have just been on your timer. Because remember, it's
what to fill you back in. Basically, I just learned that Yoko Taro is going to be part of the Metaphors creative team, or at least wants to be. And
he saw the game and basically signed up like, no, you make another one of these, you're calling me next time.
And I'm like, oh hell yeah, no, Yoko Taro. And Pix was like, who's Yoko Taro? And I was like, near Automata. He's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah.
So it's one of those things where you think with my Persona that I would have played any of the Personas or Shinigami Tenseis or Nier Automatas, and I've played none of them. But I own.
No, you don't seem like a Persona person, to be fair.
But that's funny because I own a sealed copy of Persona 4 on PS2. I have a sealed copy of Golden on the Vita, and I own Persona 5 before Royal came out, and I have a Shinigami Tensei game on DS that I also haven't opened, as well as Nier Automata, which I haven't opened.
You really need to actually when you're done with Final Fantasy 7, do me a favor, go play Nier Automata. You do not need to play. You do not need to play any of the other Niers. Trust me, not really relevant.
I already know what
about
the previous Nier is because I watched Virtue play it, so I already know the story.
True, but I'm just saying, Yoko Taro makes games so that even if it's a sequel technically to a game, it's a standalone story as well. So having background info is cool and all, but it's not necessary in the slightest.
Fiber says it's really interesting and the demo was really long. How long was the demo?
4 hours.
Oh, the fuck?
For Metaphors? Oh, damn.
They'll make them like they used to, right?
It's actually pretty rare for me to play, unless it was a demo disc that I got on the PS1. I never really played demos much, other than, actually, ironically, the RE5 was, the last demo I've actually played.
The last demo I ever played was back in the PlayStation 1, and it was for, fucking, oh shit, it's like a Jet Moto, but with tuned cars.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know the name of it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's actually a rare game for me. Let's see.
All right, we're going on.
Took him a few strings. Damn, launch RPGs. A lot of story.
Well, yeah, especially the fucking
I mean, I get that, but for a demo, that's what's surprising.
It's a proper demo. See what a demo is supposed to be, and what fucking AAA has forgotten is that a demo is supposed to hook you in. It's supposed to give you a cliffhanger, so you buy the actual fucking game.
Okay, so the funny thing about that, so the demo I played the most growing up was that Pizza Hut PS1 demo. And
yeah. Oh, that the demo disc, yeah.
Yeah, it has 5 games. There's 2 of them, but I only have one. I still have it actually. It is on the PS5 or It was on the PS1, and it had 5 games on it, and it actually had like the first mission of FF8, so it's slightly different apparently. So I played through like the first mission where, like, you know, when you get chased by that enemy at the beginning.
Yeah, you get chased by the spider, and then like for some reason you
it
have
ends there.
Leviathan.
Yeah, it ends there, and then the other demo, like they had a couple games, but the one I liked the most was Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I was playing with my cousin, and it's in that one skate place, right? And we didn't realize, like, we just basically went in there, and we were just in this little room because we didn't know you could break through the glass. So we spent like an hour just skating in this one little box, having fun with it, right? And then accidentally, even though the game actually starts you going in the first spot, accidentally we like crashed through the window. We're like, oh my god, there's a whole skate park here. Oh, I'm outnumbered.
Yeah, I know what we're talking about. Oh man, I spent so much hours in fucking Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
You know, I didn't. I only had the demo.
Blue. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2.
Only had the demo myself. Tiger's he's definitely hooked.
Hi,
Hey,
Virgo.
Hey, V, what's happening?
Yay.
If you're wondering why I'm not streaming tonight, it's because I'm sick and I slept past certain time.
To be fair, it's sort of my fault because I did that thing where I got prepared like 2 hours ahead. Like I set up the thing to auto start with the auto tweet and everything, and whenever I set anything up prior, you leaks through it. Like it's like clockwork.
Yeah, Pix, where are you anyways right now?
I'm heading towards the thing, but I got ambushed by dogs, so you know.
You're halfway across the map. Fast travel.
Fine.
Don't tell him what to do, you fucking asshole.
I was thinking that they were all in the same area.
No, this should be about it.
So I started playing Satisfactory with one of my other friends.
Hey, okay, how are you tonight, Vert? How you doing? Well, Kigu's dying.
I'm very feverish and sick.
Yeah, dying. Agent got him sick through the computer.
Ultimate infection.
My voice is almost back to normal. And
Yeah, forever.
An Agent's still infecting everyone he sees. Careful.
I'm a medic.
5:30 a.m. Good morning. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. There's no such thing as a good morning if you're awake for it.
No, I beg to differ. If you've never slept, then it's a good morning because you don't wake up groggy because you've never slept.
Yeah, I'm usually groggy by that point because I haven't slept.
Pro tips by Kigu. You're welcome. That'll be $5.99. You have to send it to my PayPal on my Twitch.
The fact that you got up that early to watch us, though, it doesn't matter how hard I try. Like I would be going to a game convention or something like that, and I can barely drag myself out of bed at 10 to get there. It's like I paid money to go to this thing, and I'm gonna be late because sleep.
Depending on what your schedule can be, that could be normal wake up time. Like that's a big bot. I've had a job where I had to wake up at like 3 a.m. So like even on my days off, like 5 in the morning was still like sleeping in by 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm late to work every day because I can't drag my ass out of bed.
I have my stereo beneath my bed, and so I hook up my phone via Bluetooth. And so, like, if I don't, like, it has like 10 seconds before it, like, so, like, I have to, like, rush out of my bed to turn that off, otherwise I wake up my neighbors.
So, I have a, you know, it's funny, I was thinking to myself before, or I was like, man, Kigu needs to set his alarm for streams and make it so loud it would wake up the neighbors.
What's funny is that I have an alarm clock set for this, but I woke up to the sound of my alarm 2 hours later. Apparently, like, my body's just like, you're going to sleep, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, I said. Sorry. Hey, you. Have you seen that? I effectively found a way to dupe any stackable item.
Yep, duping's allowed on the server.
Oh, that the
I've-
guy who joined your Minecraft?
Yeah. He's been a regular now. No, I super appreciate it. Yeah. There's a ton of things you could dupe inside the server, like that's allowed.
Dupe.
Because for me, how I see it is that if we're allowed to dupe TNT, then why not dupe other stuff? So like, yeah, if you dupe like ancient debris or netherite blocks or whatever, like yeah, have at it.
Let's say, I was thinking.
I'm sorry. Anytime I hear dupe now, I just think back to Futurama.
Why?
Not like
Dupe.
I'm gonna be regular on streams, but from time to time. Oh yeah. No, I meant like a regular player on the server.
Yeah,
Not
It's
like
the
we appreciate that you're here, but no one's expecting you to get up at 5:30 a.m. to say hi to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely not. You need to sleep.
Like I wouldn't get up for these guys for that either. I'd be like, hey, you're my bud. Go to hell. Not
The
getting
only
up.
time where I'll be willing to wake up that early is if I accidentally schedule a collab with someone and I forgot the time difference, which has happened so many times.
I will murder the hell out of anyone who expects me to get up that early. My managers have said stuff to me like, Hicks, you need like we need you in like extra early, and I just glare at them angrily.
There's one time.
yeah, you need to be in extra early. Good luck with that.
I usually
I hear air.
whenever I do collabs, I usually like collab with people from like overseas. So like people from like Indonesia or like Philippines or like Singapore sometimes. And I sometimes forget that we're not in the same time zone. So what ends up happening is that like, oh yeah, 8 p.m. great, not realizing that it's 6 a.m. my time. I'm like, oh, what have I done?
Like,
I gotta
get
be
6 hours of
professional,
sleep,
though.
you're gonna be fine. I get that. Something like I've been getting a little bit better about getting proper sleep lately, just to improve my own health. But like last year, ignoring the last 3 months, for the last 3 years prior to that, I was usually getting 4 to 5 hours of sleep every night, except on the weekends where I'd sleep for 10 hours.
Texas seemed to be my worst. I would like go on days without sleep and then would sleep for like an entire day and then like repeat the pattern.
Yeah, you're
All right,
insane.
So like, it was only until like last year where I was like, all right, I need to actually like sleep like a normal person, otherwise I'm gonna die by.
I was literally right behind you, Agent.
Die by the time.
Well, no, I'm saying, well, where we need to see where all those giant robots are having that firefight.
It's gonna go around them.
No, we have our objectives in the middle of that.
Like, good for
But
you,
actually, it's more like 8 because I'm not really going to sleep late. Oh, fair.
Oh no, I was actively making bad decisions.
Oh yeah,
let's
this
not
was a bad
pretend
idea.
that for a second.
Yeah, no, we were making terrible decisions. Like the only reason why I didn't go to sleep is because, well, a bit of a workaholic, but thankfully.
Mine was I don't like wasting most of my day at work, so I like having extra hours in the day for myself, and I was willing to hurt myself to do it, and but it got to the point where I was like starting to get to the point where I was so tired at work that it was actually physically painful. And I was like, okay, I might be pushing it. Like people mock me like I am very resilient and naturally very young, apparently. Like, people were making jokes at me the other day. Like I keep having the people who are older than me at my work say, "Your knees are gonna hurt one day, Pix. Your knees." I've been told that for like the last 10 years of my life. I'm like, my knees don't hurt. I'm not tired. I'm none of those things. I'm awake because my body tells me so. No alarm clocks ever. Oh God, no! I couldn't do that.
I couldn't do that.
I literally will wake up to my alarm, and then I will, because my alarm will go off like yours does, Kiyu. I will get up, walk over to it when it's 1 minute before going off, turn it off, walk right back to my bed, and lay right back down. Which defeats the entire point.
For me, I run off of my calendar because if if I don't have like a set alarm clock telling me what time it is. Two, I have two problems. One, anxiety. That actually that I'm like diagnosed with. And so like so looking at time helps calm me down. And two, thanks to thanks to my ADHD, time also becomes a vacuum where like I will just fucking lose it all if I don't like keep track of it.
Okay, for the record, I was trying to go around these robots, and there is like a small little river in there to specifically to stop you from doing that. That you can't.
Yep, I ran right into that too.
Yeah, so they eventually saw me and shot me, so I just ran past them all to screw this noise. Hey,
yep,
look at this.
that's
I found
exactly
another
what I
person.
did.
How about that?
Oh, hey, level 5 assault
less than
rifle.
5 minutes. I would agree. 300 seconds is a lot less than 5 minutes. Even though logically it is the same time. 300 seconds, it just vibes less. I'm excited.
All right, war.
War never
The
changes.
Russians speed away bunker.
Changes.
You can tell these things are trying to kill us.
It just seems like they're trying to kill themselves.
Well, the flying one's a Russian drone, and the non-flying ones are Polish drones.
So what are you, American or what?
We're Swedish.
Swedish, sorry.
Why you? Oh, what? Okay.
Because it takes place in Sweden. We're just a survivor who suddenly was thrust upon robot apocalypse. Oh, hey, the invading robot apocalypse is attacking us, too.
I appreciate the advice for handling the.
Yeah, I have the thing where
I have it more. He could ask picks. I have it more or less like locked in at this point.
people like to make a joke at work that I have ADHD, but no one's made that joke lately because I don't have access to the bubble wrap anymore. So it's like, oh, well, I mean, I have access to it, but I have to go out of my way to get to it, so I'm not clicking it all the time. Like, I don't have ADHD. I just don't want to do my job. Different. I
All right, behind the curtain.
Don't have
That's where we
ADHD.
got to get to.
So funnily enough, my fidget toy, quote unquote, like I don't really like, care for fidget toys, but if you had to like say that I had a fidget toy,
I have pins.
you know those things where you like you have like a grip thing and you squeeze it and basically you just exercising like in chat. That's what I usually do. I just squeeze this fucking.
This is a bad idea, but it might work.
So my fidget toy is my ID badge is on a lanyard, and I spin it and swing it like a yo-yo. And everyone in the office knows it too, and they all make jokes about it. And I think I've broken like 6 of them now. And I'm like, I turn to my boss. I'm like, I need a new lanyard. And like,
Oh, so you were like right behind me, were you?
Yeah, I was. I turned to my boss and like, I need a new lanyard. And, like, Pix, you break these all the time. I'm like, yep, give me a new lanyard. And you just go, there's a whole box from right there. I'm like, awesome. So I literally actively just swing, break, swing, break, swing, break. Read the lore of Pixel. What's the others? Wait, I have lore written somewhere?
Yeah, there's a whole like fanfic of us being romantically involved. Pix, you don't know that one?
I mean, I remember you reading that on stream once, but I didn't know that was lore.
Alright, out of combat. I'm out of here. Fast travel out!
You can find my lore on kigurumi.com. Like, there's an entire page dedicated to my lore.
I need to put mine down in a book. Or
I don't have that safe
Sorta.
room unlocked. Drop a thing for me.
As far as Agent's lore goes, I don't think you can find it anywhere. He just tells you what it is.
He just makes it up as he goes.
hey, I've made up plenty to have a solid foundation at this point. Hey, freeform
Well, what is it?
stuff.
What's the over-under picks? Do you think he actually has one?
One would assume. Stuck in the digital avatar, and I love it.
That is lore. That is lore.
that is true. That is true.
That is lore.
There's no like why would you hate
Vertigo?
that?
They're right.
I do have that written down. That is true.
Yep, that is lore.
Oh, did I? No, there it is. All right, so I need.
I've been trapped in a computer as a living avatar, and I love it. I'm a variety streamer, YouTuber, Vtuber that leans heavy into retro. I also create 3D art. I can't maintain
And
that
am
voice.
dying.
That is not what my voice sounds like.
You're right. It's more like well, the basic idea is I've been trapped in a computer as a living avatar. And
Yeah,
I
that
love
sounds yeah, that does sound more like my voice.
it. See, the basic idea is that I love when it's so funny when you say that shit. It's just very funny to me, because like no matter what, you'll just start off with that line. Like, well, the basic premise or like the basic idea or like something towards that variant. It's hilarious.
I never realized I did that.
You do it a lot. Like,
Do I?
A lot, dude.
No one has ever said that to me before.
Well, the basic concept is, well, the basic idea is, or like some sort of variant towards that. You always say, you like.
I believe you. I just said no one's ever mentioned it before, so I didn't even realize.
Because you like sneak it in, but like me, like I just noticed it.
That's fair.
It's funny. You average around like you say it like once every like 30 minutes if we're actually talking about a subject. Well,
Interesting.
all of our concept is.
Well, there's a
You
reason
know,
why.
now that you point it out, I can't unhear it now.
See what I mean?
That's fair. Well, there's a reason I write my scripts and reread them.
This is why you have me proofread them.
True is true. I actually did finish the other one, and I was like, man, I've had so much chances to do it, and it's just like my voice wasn't. I feel like my voice will be back by Saturday.
I feel like your voice is fine now.
Yeah,
might
it doesn't feel scratchy anymore, so that could be the case.
You was a little scratchy at the very start of stream.
I also wasn't talking much today because of it.
Some vocal warm-ups should be fine. Found Kiku's the more you know. Yep. I fell asleep and I woke up in a world not my own.
He does that a lot.
Yep. In fact, that's the lore to fucking that's the lore to season 2 of Resurrect SMP.
That's the Lord of everything.
No, that's the lore of Resurrect SMP season 1, and then the start of season 2 is because I blew myself up by accident.
Whenever you're missing, whenever I'd have to do like we were doing a co-op stream or something, and I was like, oh crap, we have to cancel stream tonight. I'd be like, Kiku got isekai'd again.
Yep. I woke up in a different place.
What Kiku does, just he puts Natsuki Subaru to shame.
No, I don't like dying. I like being alive. That's why I go to sleep.
Subaru doesn't like dying either.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
I started watching it today.
I've wrote 1-2 in the SMP. Yeah, I saw. I'm glad you're partaking in the light RP that we're doing. As far as the challenges go, you'll see what it is. It's gonna be a very simple, very very simple challenge. And you know.
So before stream, I actually started watching New ReZero, and then I
Season
realized,
3?
yeah, and I realized, oh god, the first episode's an hour and a half. So I watched like 20 minutes, and I'm like, all right, and finally got to where a good stopping point for the episode would actually break, and I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna watch the rest later. I don't have an hour and a half right now.
I hope that ReZero has a spin-off series based on all the divergent like elements, because there's like one for every like I think as we said the route of greed is when he needs to deal with the fucking witch that has like the table and stuff and drinks the tea. That one makes a deal with her, and as a result has to die 10 million times or something to the point where it becomes numb to dying and becomes like just a terrible human being. Then there's one with Sloth, where instead of that episode in Ray Zero where Subaru chooses to go after Emily when Rem is like confessing all of her feelings to her, Subaru actually takes up
Amelia.
takes her off. Amelia, sorry.
Yeah, I've heard about that one where it's where he basically he goes and marries Rem instead in another area.
Yeah, and they have a kid. But the kicker is that he's like
I'm dead.
he has an entire family, right? And then he like accidentally dies, and then his checkpoint is all the way back to before that meeting with Rem. So everything that he's lived through, his wife, his kids, his dream house, gone, as if it never happened.
Damn.
All right, Pigs. Drop a fast travel if you would.
Hold on. I love when I don't hear any of the voices because random helicopter noises, and yet Pixel is completely hearable.
Makes sense. We're probably all on the same channel.
No, I have you guys on a different Discord channel. Or I have you in a different thing so I can, like, turn your voice up. I just didn't know that, like, you should be, like, marked as the same height I am. I actually had someone in Kick earlier asking if I could lower the game's volume, so I did lower it. Just, yeah, these stupid plane things, they just make non-stop explosion crap.
Yep.
I also probably have my mic up, like, closer than you guys usually do. I pull my mic up pretty close when I'm actually using it.
Mine's not too far from me.
Been playing D&D for a while, but for all intents and purposes, you're not good at RP'er. I think the others are just naturally quieter.
I am a bit.
I think Kigu is naturally the loudest. He's just sick.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah, I know my role. I'm usually the hype man.
That's part of the charm. Yeah, that's part of the charm. It's funny that it's funny because, like, when I think about it, when I'm watching your videos, Kig, like, your script reading voice and your streaming voice are very different.
Oh yeah, 100%. And my streaming voice and our hangout voice is different too.
Yeah. I think I tend to be
being a professional.
I get that, but I think I'm pretty like since I like to, I think I'm pretty evened out along the way.
No, I'd say your review voice is definitely a lot different than your streaming voice.
Yeah, I will agree with that one.
I mean, I can do that like in person. It's just like it's because I'm being louder. Also, I wouldn't count that as much because I actually do, like, every line you hear, I do 3 to 4 takes, and I pick the one I like best. I also up the volume on them.
Same.
I don't know how to get into this damn. So this game is stupid. I have a rocket launcher, right? I don't have any ammo for it, but I have a rocket launcher, and I am being kept out of this place by a chain link fence without barbed wire. I can climb this IRL. This would not stop me.
Yeah, this game tries to go for some irritating realism facts, but then throws that at you. It's not a great balancing act it did with a lot of this stuff.
I could literally shotgun my way through this fence. That's
You could drop a fast travel point and be appreciated.
A fast travel.
I died.
Again? How many times you died on the stream?
5, 6 times.
I want to point out that I have not played since I died since we started playing this game.
I wouldn't doubt it.
We also have items called stim packs, so if you do get KO'd, you can instant revive, which I have been knocked out a couple times. The very first time I went up against the enemy and he pulled out an entire barrage of rockets on me. I'm like, oh god.
Probably noise/shadow would detect you is what they're going for.
Yeah, that's true, but I mean, I've alerted these things like millions of times already. If it means getting into the stupid building, I will probably go for it in any way. I read that and my first thought was, all hail Shad.
Did you guys hear they actually got Keanu to do the game too?
Yeah,
Atomic.
God,
Dude,
I'm okay with that.
I can't wait to see a 12-year-old get shot in the face.
So I'm happy that they got Keanu to be Shadow because though the previous voice actor was the person who played Ogi in Code Geass, and he's a good voice actor and he's great and stuff, but he is not fit for Shadow.
Not fit for Shadow. Nope.
No,
I agree.
It just doesn't feel right at all. There's no like angst to his voice. So I'm hoping Keanu will kick ass with it.
Oh, Keanu will definitely kill it.
The fuck did I set that up? What?
How do we feel about roguelikes? They're hit or miss.
We play them a lot, though, ironically.
Yeah, we do play them a lot. As far as like how good they are is a hit or miss. Like one of my favorite games that we played on stream was a game called Rampage Nights, which is a roguelike game, and that game was hilarious.
And it was surprisingly difficult.
Yeah,
but not like
very
over.
difficult.
But not. I mean, we cheesed it. Let's be real. But it wasn't like overly difficult that we couldn't do it. But we didn't. Obviously, we didn't like. We were playing on normal. We didn't even. There was like 2 higher level difficulties that we didn't even like. We're like, screw that. How could you miss it? That
To
was
be
like,
fair,
like
to
2
be
years
fair
ago.
to you, that was like one of our first streams though. So like
That was like
There's
2
probably
years
an-
ago.
yeah.
Oh, there's an archive of it, isn't there still?
I do have it. I think I don't have. I'd have to upload it to the channel.
I still have highlights of it that I need to upload to the highlight channel.
Yeah, I need to I need to upload like all those. I have most of the streams saved. I probably just need to upload. I also noticed that the thing is like today when I was setting it up, I noticed that it was /Kigurumi. I was like, God damn it, ass. Hell are we going?
You know the game Hellcard. If it's not a co-op game, you probably haven't heard of it.
Yeah, so the thing is, we both used to stream solo, and we got bored of it, so we stopped.
It made me die in the inside. Because before I used to stream with Pix, I used to do music streams where I would like make music, but and to be fair, I had a pretty decent following, and like nothing could like it was much better than it is today. But like the satisfaction of playing with Pix is a lot more than like the 20-some viewers that I would get. Because I would have like 20-some viewers, and they were there, but they would all lurk because they would just put me in the background and go off and do something else, which made it feel extra lonely. So I ended up just like stopping doing solo streams after that.
Like, lurkers are always appreciated, but it's like, you know, if no one's talking, it can get a little boring sometimes.
I did not expect that.
Oh, hey, story's happening.
Should I fear you?
It's a co-op card roguelike. Oh, you like card games,
I
Pix?
created you.
Yeah, I suck at them though.
Oh, yep. Pixar.
I think you're like yin and yang, going off of vibes. Yeah, it's about right because me and Pix have like very, like no matter what game it is, we have very opposite playstyles that like very much complement each other.
I'd say we're both evil though.
I meant to destroy you, of course.
Yin and yang is
I
not
already had
necessarily
all the
about
power I
evil.
needed.
This is light and dark.
But you
Dark,
survived.
light could technically be
And
evil.
you changed.
Yeah.
You emerged from the
That was an
water
entire
someone
story
new.
in Soul Calibur, I believe, 6 or
That was
7.
My favorite version of that
There's no 7.
story is Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
God damn it.
Generation X, game on!
Get your game on.
So, I just want to point out that we just had a character telling us about wanting to destroy us, right? I don't remember ever hearing that character or anyone trying to kill us this whole game.
Well, no, remember that mad scientist who was dying who put his brain into the experimental AI core that they were testing for the military?
That's who that was?
I'm assuming so, because that is way too big of a plot point character to not bring up.
I have
I
matured.
feel like you're trying to fix a story
want
that they didn't think about.
different things. When I first emerged, I wanted all the things closest
Don't
to
Starve
me.
sometimes. So I did
I
think
grabbed
about
them,
doing Don't
squeezed
Starve
them,
together with Pix and
tested them.
Agent. The problem with
Like a
Don't Starve, it
child.
doesn't with Don't Starve together is that it doesn't have an endpoint. There's no like there's no like end screen that you could beat the game in. It's designed as like a forever game. You keep playing until everyone's dead.
See, I decided with those type of games, because they are fun in their own right, is that if we're going to play a game like that, we need to create an objective that we need to accomplish that we count as a win.
Yeah.
Not the real Muppet says, do you want a yes or no answer on the voice if it's a scientist?
Yes, I do, actually. Tell me.
Yeah, is it actually the scientist?
Have I got the lore right?
Because I've been paying attention to the story as we go. Like, surprisingly. It is him? Okay.
Okay.
So when we were playing it, Agent's the one who found the stuff, and he was just reading it to me. I never caught the name of the thing, and I didn't think they were actually going to... I honestly didn't think they were going to bring it back. So the most of the story's been about, like, following that one family and the girl and stuff, so I didn't actually, like, think there's...
No, there was little robot. There was a switch about halfway through it. I don't think she's a big part of the story anymore.
Can you tell the story in that case? So I'm in this too. What's the give like the for dummies like summary version of this?
Basically,
we woke up and robot apocalypse was happening.
Yeah, everyone's missing. Like, so it's basically like robot apocalypse, but everyone's gone. Turns out, we're trying to find where the hell everyone went, and then apparently there are two robot factions that are at war with each other at the same time, ironically.
So it's like Terminator versus Terminator?
Yeah, pretty much.
I want things furthest from me.
That sounds really cool, but the game does not convey that well.
No.
Honestly, I'm getting a Fallout feel from this kind of game at this point.
Yeah, we didn't actually know what was going on the majority of the time, because like the robots started fighting each other, and we're like, what the hell?
As far as Risk of Rain, I've heard of the game, but is that a multi co-op game?
Yeah.
I actually don't know.
At least 2, if not 3.
Here it is.
Would you
out then?
My birthplace. But he's not here.
Battle Bed is a card rock co-op
And now
roguelike.
you should leave.
There is a non-Russian boss and Russian bots. Yes, there's Swedish
I
bots.
know
and
what it is you
yeah.
carry.
What
For
the fuck is he
Soviet
talking
bots,
about?
Derp, it's 1989.
They told you it was a weapon, and a weapon it is, but not like you think. They have used you because they fear me.
No, duh. They
They fear
used us.
coming near me, as if I was a disease. So
Because
they
they
sent
fear
you
me.
instead.
What a
Oh, this is the...
Sent you to
Look at the table behind you,
and not
Pix.
mine.
I saw it.
You should not be killed by them. Leave.
Yeah, we brought a bomb.
Did we?
Probably. I just set something down. Soviet pops. Yeah, I understand. It's just one of those things where, like, so when we were running around, we're fighting the robots, and the big part of the, what? You mean all these? Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things is like when we were running around an early game, and we're like, who the hell? Like, one of the big mysteries was who caused the robot apocalypse, right? And then as we're running around, the robots started fighting each other. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? As we're going from slaughtered military base to slaughtered military base, we find out that crazy AI guy got his brain put into the AI, and then they were kidnapping people to turn them into AI. And it's just, first, the story's not very, like, no. Like, the narrative feels like a lot of it could be missed. A lot of it's just kind of written on little, like, notepad things.
Yay!
Stereotypical surgery, bad guy table, yep. And
well, it's the plot of what was the Mass Effect 2 expansion with the guy who put his brother into the AI core?
Oh man, that was a great fucking story.
Yeah, that's basically what this is. Only bad.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, I know. Is this it? Yeah, I guess so. Like,
What?
wasn't even. Yeah, there wasn't even an end boss fight.
What?
They
You
mind you
guys
that
played
final-
all that time for this? For that?
Yeah, I mean, like, I get that the final area was massive, but or that
Was it?
definitely well, it was definitely armed, but nothing even attacked me there. Most of the time I get attacked by stuff is because I was running around. I found that if you just crouch, everything ignores you.
Yeah, it's I mean, we're playing on standard difficulty too. It's like we never cranked this down or anything. Like that was this is the you boot up the game, you click start, and this is how it goes.
My buddy Num told me that you're supposed to play with 4 people, crank the difficulty up to one of the harder ones, so that like the enemy's attack unit feels like guerrilla warfare, and that's how you get like the most out of this game. Muppet, is that true? Do you know? Like, is this game better if you play it on a higher difficulty? You're going to continue Risk Arena suggestion stands. I don't actually have Risk Arena, so I'd have to.
Yeah,
It's on Game Pass. It's like when you decided like what game we were going to play next, you asked Generation Zero or Risk of Rain.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh, but I asked that. Didn't I ignore that because we're gonna like? Wasn't that 3 players, and that's why I ignored it?
Maybe. Oh, I think this one was 3 players
4
too.
people. Oh yeah, 4 people and hard mode is the way to go. That way you need to farm experimental Oh.
Wait, farm experimental weapons?
Yeah, there's probably like a high end grade of crazy shit.
No, because we had like level 5 items. Or from 1 up to 2. Okay, yeah, so I did not pick Risk Rain with Agent because I saw that we could play it with Kigu as well, and that's why I held off on it.
Yeah, there was also the thing of they had released the patch that day that like fucked the game up. Something about they tied like boss hitboxes to the frame rate. So if you took like a certain upgrade, they were invulnerable.
Level 6 weapons are
6 weapons are experimentals. Ooh. Okay.
See, I got yeah, we got to level 5 with the items we found.
You know what? I'm going to say, and it's going to sound a little unfair. I think I would have rather have played Fallout 76.
Nope.
Self-balancing
Nope,
on
you
the amount
take
of
that back.
players. Right now it's fixed.
Nope, you take that back. You don't mean that.
I've played some of the 76 before. I kind of enjoyed the gunplay better than on that.
You don't mean that. Even if the gunplay is better, you don't mean that.
Muppet, I remember you saying you put in a lot of hours in this game, right?
Yeah, like are you like a vet in this game?
A few of the people we've had pop up for this game have told me that they put in like up to I think someone said they put in up to 600 hours into it.
It's self-balancing on the amount of players. Right now it's fixed, I think, and only 1 player needs to have DLC, and they have to host for all to play with them. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
There's 2 DLC expansions. Maybe we would have gotten some more of the lore if we would have done the side quests and stuff like that, but we did the main quest. I got the bare bones of the story.
But you played all the okay, hold on. Muppet, tell me about the DLCs, because we skipped a lot of the basic missions because like all the side stuff because we just didn't really care. Like the DLC, like is that a continuation of the story or is that just more stuff to do?
It looks like 2 islands.
To piggyback off that, I like from what little I see, I understand what they were going for, but they kind of just like failed the landing. I think.
No, that's the biggest reason why I didn't want to say that.
All odds you wake up after the explosion to find yourself safe distance from FI5. Don't know how you got there. Just that the war has only. Like, hey, see, that's basically their way of saying, yeah, I'm just dropping you back into the world.
Ah. Well, at least the game's nice enough to give you an end screen before going to Forever World. Yep.
Yeah, we skipped so much of the stuff.
I've played all the DLC, but I'm only 76 hours in. Dang. And you farmed for the experimental weapons. That's pretty impressive. And I'm assuming you played it on hard mode, right?
All right, Pix. What do you want to do?
Time is it?
11. We actually got done early.
Yeah, I actually didn't think so. I was thinking tomorrow night would be like 5-something hours to get this. I was like, all right, we're gonna go into overtime no matter what. We're gonna beat that. I didn't think we're actually gonna beat this tonight. There are 2-story DLCs, but they're kind of lacking to be honest. But I got them on sale, so like 2-story DLCs and a lot of the cosmetics for 15. But you guys are complaining like, hey, I got a pizza and just got some sauce and cheese and threw it down. I don't get it. We ran through the game and don't get it. I understand the story. We got that.
Yeah, no, I had the lore down, and I understand what the mechanics and what the gameplay was trying to do.
I think they're wording it like poorly.
I'm being an asshole. I'm not gonna even hide that.
Yeah.
But Muppet, I want to know what you. So this is one thing I like. This is one of the reasons I like just streaming as opposed to just playing one-on-one with my friends. Is I like when people like you show up because I want to hear, what you think of this game. Like, why do you like this game? Because I'm genuinely curious. Like, I'm not mocking or anything. I probably sound like an asshole, but I am genuinely curious.
We're legit three idiots. We're legit 3 idiots playing through a game. Like, we love the insight when like people who have played the game and like have more in-depth analysis of it. Like, we love hearing about that.
Yeah, because I'm legit curious. Because for me, not gonna lie, game sucks. I don't like the gunplay. We felt like at first I liked it because I liked running around. And I thought like having the robots be something truly threatening was cool. But then like the AI just kind of got weird. So I stopped caring.
Well,
like,
the early and mid game, that hacking ability is fucking busted.
Yeah, but
that made us clear through so many fights early on, and we got so many extra resources because of that. It was just
plus there's like
by the time.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of clever things you can do, but there was like no real need for them. Like early in the game, I lured something over to a gas tank and I blew it up, and it caused a glitch. Like,
yeah.
Actually, every time I did anything creative, like especially explosion-wise, it caused a glitch. I'm kind of
wrong person to ask. I might be partial since I'm Swede and I was born in 1989. Yeah, a lot of the game is garbage, but somehow I just like it. Hey, that's fair. I like garbage games sometimes too. Like it's fine. Like, one of my favorite game of all time is Mirror's Edge. And I would have to say it's not the best. It's not the best game ever made. For me, I love the game, so like I totally feel that. You have to use the environment at high level. That checks out.
I see that. I don't know, man. I would just crouch and walk through the environment, and then nothing would see me. So I didn't really see much of that. As far as like you're Swedish, so you like it because you're. I get that. I mean, we played.
There might be something lost in translation too. Sometimes seeing a game in your home like area is like, oh shit.
That's true. I mean, we felt very patriotic during Broforce, so like.
Yeah, but we're all. Okay, let's be real. We're just being assholes, though.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It is true.
Yeah.
One of the DLCs gets you a new rank of enemies.
Ooh.
Well, we haven't. I don't think we were ever able to actually kill the largest rank of enemies, so it's kind of like, like those.
Yeah, we emptied clip after clip of anti-tank rounds and rockets into the fucking thing, and it just kind of.
It's super retro, and the towns are like a shot of okay. I mean, that's a cool thing to like about the game. I mean, like when we say something like we like Broforce, it's like, oh, it's action 80 movies. They just put all the 80 movies. It's fun as Americans for us to make. As Americans, it's fun to make fun of.
What the fuck?
What people believe Americans to be. Like,
yeah, it's so perfect.
There are people in our country who genuinely act like we're the greatest thing in the world, and they call that patriotism. And any intelligent American mocks that because we know we're being stupid.
So funny. We do it as a joke, but they take the joke seriously. It's like which makes the joke even funnier.
It does. When you can be like an overly buff guy. It's like we were playing Resident Evil last night. Like I'm sitting there, I'm a buff soldier, and I just decking zombies in the face.
Haymaker people, and it's the funniest thing.
I mean, I'm doing it because it's a good strategy, but I'm also doing it because I really want to.
It's so funny.
Is Chris a soldier in that game?
Technically, I
No,
want to
he's
see.
he's a soldier. He's a soldier.
He's a soldier. Okay.
Yeah, he's a soldier. 'Cause
Vertigo
he's in-
Vertigo says Brominator is the best. Ooh, I'm quite privy to Broly or
I know they're not all
Mr.
Americans that
Brodoxane.
believe.
Brodison.
I know that there's some, not all Americans, that believe chocolate milk comes from brown cows. I'm pretty sure that the whole thing about that is there was a commercial as a kid, like when they had the Got Milk commercials, where they would have.
Well, remember that's an American thing. You have to explain those too.
That's why I'm saying that. I'm saying there was the commercials when we were kids here in America, where they was like Got Milk, and they would have brown cows doing that, and kids would believe it, and no one would actually question that growing up, because none of us are farmers.
As a person who plays Minecraft, it just makes me laugh so hard, because like I just imagine like grabbing a bowl and like milking the brown cow and just getting a stew. It's like, no, that's not how that works.
I love that thing that the U.S. government did. I mean, the Got Milk commercials were fun as a kid.
Yeah.
But they also helped contribute to our fucking obesity problem.
Ooh, debatable.
I mean, yeah, that's debatable. I mean, milk is still healthy for you. Like,
what did contribute to the obesity problem is the fucking food triangle. That thing was wrong. That thing was so wrong. In fact, nowadays, you have to actually flip the triangle upside down, and that's actually what you're supposed to eat. You're supposed to eat the grains, and like carbs are like the least amount of things you should be eating. It's supposed to be mostly out of protein. It's so funny. Milking 1 cubic meter from a cow indefinitely. Yep.
You could look at the fat electrician's YouTube about Got Milk, and it's insane with its cheese cave.
No, cheese caves. Oh yeah. Okay. Cheese caves.
I
love the cheese caves. So the cheese caves is a place because America actually has a cheese problem. It's the reason why we have cheese in literally everything, like the stuffed crust.
Okay, no, hold on. You gotta explain this cheese caves to me. I've never heard this expression.
I'm getting.
You're gonna love and hate this, Pix.
So, in America, we have a cheese problem. By that, we have like so much cheese. It's the reason why we put cheese in everything. We have so much cheese. Problem. Hold on, we have so much cheese that actually, if we were to like not do anything with it, it actually would bankrupt the whole dairy economy. So, what the cheese caves are is that it's a literal cave full of cheese.
That's an actual thing that exists.
It's a cave of cheese, and the funny part is that we still import cheese, despite the fact we have way too much cheese. And not only that, we have so much cheese, and yet we still make quote unquote American cheese.
You know what? I actually hate American cheese.
Ugh.
I love American cheese.
Actually,
no, correction. I love American cheese on a burger.
I hate it. I actually hate sharp cheese. Give me pepper jack. All the pepper jack.
Pepper jack is great too.
I like pepper jack on a sandwich. I like to eat sharp cheddar though. Just give me slices of that.
I hate it so much.
To put in perspective, Pix. Oh yeah. Now, Muppet just said it. It's over 1 billion pounds of cheese in this cave.
I'm actually okay with this.
There's so much cheese.
Military grade cheese.
I love cheese that clips you into all. Vert, me and Kigu. One of the things me and Kigu. Dude, I actually have an emote down there that is literally a Cheez-It emote.
Yeah, Pix has a cheese emote because the way me and Pix plays games is that for some reason we always find a way to somehow cheese a game. We'll be in like impossible scenarios, like in you weren't there, but we were playing Final Fantasy 3, and we managed to cheese the game to the point where I was RNG manipulating on the fly, finding a specific spot where like the boss would forcibly not attack like us. And so
Crystal Chronicles, not 3.
Crystal Chronicles, sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3. Yeah, I was gonna bring up. I loved how fucking we cheesed the shit out of that boss.
Yeah, Crystal Chronicles, we RNG manipulated the crap out of the boss, way underleveled, not ready for this thing. We did not do any side quests. We were like level 15 tops, and we still beat the final boss.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I have emotes attached to subs. I thought they were just defaulted to anyone who's on the channel.
Wow, Pix, you're gonna sub block of that?
I didn't know they were sub-locked.
They're on by default. You have to actually turn them off.
Do they? But Mo has used them a bunch of times, and he was never subbed.
Hold on, let me.
I think I've given him a sub.
Oh, did
like,
you? Oh,
yeah.
okay. I always assumed that they weren't locked because Mo was using them.
No, I've given Mo sub.
Yeah, no, just your level downs available.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to switch.
Yeah, in case you want to know what it looks like, it's this cheese.
Games is not the top. Where cheese is? Yep, cheese. Cheese it. So the government started a company to promote like Domino's to make stuffed crust. Man, I love stuffed crust pizza.
Stuffed crust pizza is a great invention.
You know, I love myself pizza. It's super nostalgic for me. And I like stuffed crust, but I like pan better. But there was this one point where they had stuffed crust pan pizza, and they have never brought it back since. And it's been like over a decade. The last time I had it, me and my ex had gotten it, and we were on a date, and we actually we walked out without half our pizza, and I completely forgot it. I'm like, damn it! I never saw it again.
Yeah, I love that underlevel emo. It's so funny.
Yep, the high five.
You should make one for me when I'm just locked in. When I'm like just single-handedly just carrying a situation.
I think I also have one that's like a lurk one as well, so I could like do that in other people's streams that I almost never use.
I still need to get some more commissioned.
I mean, other than making an animated one, there's no real point because I don't have enough like slots for it anyway.
Yeah.
Games. So here's the thing. We're just running around right now. We're just having fun BSing. We don't have any other games set up right now to play as the group. Like nothing else is downloaded.
And I'm like way too sick to join in.
Yeah, so this is probably just gonna be us fucking around for a bit.
So
Yeah.
originally tonight was supposed to be Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm thinking of Freddy because we'd be fighting him. Was it
Nightmare on Elm Street?
Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street on the NES. And just basically
There you go.
So I literally changed it on the YouTube thing to be scheduled for next week. Advocated for the Riskers of Rain. So the thing is, okay, so the Riskers of Rain is cool, but like we're playing Halloween games for October.
We just try to play like spooky games. Woo!
But I mean that's definitely on the list. That'll probably be like a 3-person stream thing. As far as it goes, Phasmo. Okay. So fun thing about Phasmo, Higu is a freaking coward.
I am a huge baby.
So last year we played it wasn't Phasmo, what was the other one?
Demonology?
Demonology. We played me and Higu played Demonology together, and I could not get him to like leave me alone so we could actually explore.
Lethal Company is different. It's different. Yeah, I played
We had
so much. We had a
50-man co-op Lethal Company match.
Yeah,
oh my
so
god.
much fun. It was so many people, and that wasn't even the first time I did that too. One of the people that we collabed with also, she then invited me to play. This is the one where like 8 p.m. is fine, and I have to wake up at 6 in the morning to go play with them. But yeah, I played a lot. That game was fun. It's not. It is scary in the sense, but to me, it's not really focused on being scary. It's just focused on being like goofy with scary moments. It's different. But like that audio or like technology, nah. Like I remember Pix like tried to like make me go by myself, and so he ran ahead, and I ended up just staying in the van for like 20 minutes. I like refused to leave.
Yeah, and I know.
So Higu, how would you feel about the back rooms?
It's a liminal game. It's whatever.
I bet. That is it's one of the big tanks.
Damn Russians.
It's one of those games that I've been thinking about as well. Like the back rooms, I was like, eh. It's also one of the like I know for like to play like more of the other one. Like, we'd have to be like, hey, Sil, play with us.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
It's funny because self-toxicate more than
You know, Sylv, like, unless I'm on her stream, she doesn't talk to me at all. Unless, like, yeah, if I directly ask her things, she always responds, but, yeah. I don't even know how I met Sylv.
There's a cute little solo game called Exile. It's a 40-minute, but recommended free indie game. Created a gem. Interesting.
I picked up stuff in the overhead cupboard. Fuck it, health packs.
See, this mechanic seems like fun. This one, the one
yeah,
you're fighting,
except
that seems like fun.
yeah, except that now his teammate showed up and I can't do it anymore. It also helped if I had like a rocket, if I had any ammo for anything. I also don't care if I die right now.
It's Resident Evil 5 all over again.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, Pex, I'm bringing
Nothing. So I was
drones
actually,
to fucking attack.
I was destroying that thing until it freaking teammate showed up. Is Dead by Daylight.
Horror enough? It's not like a co-op game. It's a PvP kind of game. We're trying to look.
So as far as horror goes, like last night we were playing Resident Evil 5. Last year for this, what did we play? We played not Left 4 Dead. It's not Left 4 Dead. It's the
played
other
Back
one.
for Blood.
Back 4
We
Blood.
played that game that we always forget.
State of Decay. State of Decay.
State of Decay. Yep. State of Decay. We tried playing that zombie.
I love zombies. Woo!
I can see why it's a cult classic. I really do.
It's also
not my kind of game.
It's my like my childhood game, so you know I'm all for it.
Oh, it's like Main Gunstar. I get it. The seed is really good.
Never heard of that.
Never heard of it. I'll look at it. Is it like a co-op game that you could finish, or is it like a PvP game? Like what kind of game is this? Oh, and before I forget, make sure to also follow replay.
Ow! I don't know how he's getting shot.
Let me put his link over here.
This thing can stand up.
The social deduction ground-based game. Oh, I don't think it's like this games.
Yo, how's it going?
Social deduction. What does that even mean?
It's werewolves.
Oh, are we talking about oh, is that werewolf game?
Yeah, it's like werewolves.
I actually have that.
I love werewolves personally, but you like werewolves?
Yeah, I own it. So, but it's a little bittersweet for me. Yeah.
So what, you didn't like Among Us then?
Yeah, so I liked Among Us. No, it's like so I was actually at a game convention and the people who made League of Legends taught me how to play werewolves. I played it with them.
Nice.
And yeah, I eventually asked them like, are you the devs for ow? I'm like, are you the league devs? And they're like, yeah, we are. Okay, cool. And so we played it. And then I got it with my roommates, and we had like 7 people and friends playing it like every weekend. But obviously like more like my ex. And I haven't played it since.
I feel that.
I still like it, don't get me wrong, but
for Among Us, I actually don't like Among Us, but I can have fun with it. Well, hold on, but I can have fun with it because I love being the camera guy.
So I remember when
I was when I first started VTubing back in the day, one of the first collabs that I did, which is funny because I think like 9 of the 12 people that I played Among Us with for that collab are now like sitting at like 5 to 13K subs. But
Jesus.
They all blew up, and I'm really happy for them. It's fucking dope because they're all super talented. That's neither here nor there. They knew me as like the cam guy, and I would always be cams. But I ended up being an imposter, and so like I couldn't like get away from cams, and so what I ended up doing was that at the beginning I actually like slashed the person, and then like checked the cams to see if anyone was around. Then I would run down all the way down to the fucking emergency button, pressed it, and gave a fake thing that I saw a person die at the edge of the camera, and I completely like erased any like suspicion to me.
The funny thing is, like, so this is before I was a VTuber, but I watched you play them a couple times, and like, this is before I was doing any streaming, and I thought to myself, if I play Kigu, I'm gonna see if I can use the fact that he's always on cameras to set him up.
People have tried. For some reason, people really trusted me.
Yeah, see, I knew better.
Yeah, but they wouldn't know you.
You're right, but I was gonna try anyway. I actually played a
is...
lot of that. I actually played a lot of Among Us online with randoms, and randoms are the worst.
Yeah, they are. Oh yeah.
On top of that, I've heard that they've like added a bunch of extra stuff. And while I think the idea of like the being able to transform into other characters and like stuff is cool and stuff like that, I feel like the simplicity of how it was as its base, you know, just having to outsmart other people. Like when you start adding in things where, oh, well, I can transform into another character. And then, like, I get there's still the lying aspect where you have to, like, fool people and say, I didn't do that. But, I mean, it's like, people have to be like, well, was that the transformer or was it not? Like, I don't know. I like the whole...
I believe... yeah, I agree with you. The simplicity of it is what made it, like, so great. Because, like, it's either, like, you kill everyone or you don't. And you have to lie about it. It was simple as design. To hold that thought 1 sec, Vertigo says, the premise of, I assume, Deceit, is that you're locked in a research base, but there's an experiment with you who drinks blood, tries to break light, and shows the true form at night. Proximity chat and loss of vision hearing at night is included. Interesting. That sounds like
the Thing.
The Thing, but also that Winter game.
I started
Project Winter. Oh fuck, I own that one. I always wanted to get a group together for that.
I heard that there's also a new indie game that's being built that's like a co-op version of the Thing as well. I have that on Xbox, but I've never actually played it.
I watched the Thing for the first time like a month ago, and I gotta say, it's all right.
The first one or the remake?
The first one, not the remake. The first one. I gotta say, practical effects amazing. Story good. Like the scares, definitely scary. But I think it's a product of its age because unfortunately, it doesn't really quite scare anymore. And I'm a person who scares easy. I didn't play Luigi's Mansion until I was 23. True story. I still have that stream somewhere.
I love Luigi's Mansion. I kind of got like sold into buying the second one on Switch, and even though I have it on DS, yeah, I need.
Isn't one of them co-op?
Yeah, the third one is.
To see this free, online public lobbies are not that great. Designed for 4 to 6 players. Interesting. Maybe one day when we get around to actually doing the play with chat viewers, we might do it. So far, the only thing we can...
Oh my god! What the fuck with the flaglets?
He said it.
What?
Agent, he said it.
What?
Well, the basic concept is. He said it.
I didn't even realize I said it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. He said it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, like, I would like to, I was trying to think of, like, for the horror games, I kept thinking to myself, if I was to play something like Phasmo, I keep thinking, like, I want 4 people. I played, like, Cheyenne's too good at the game. She'll play it 100% of the time, but she's too damn good at the game. And Yuki will play it, and Yuki's, like, fair, but, like, Yuki's time slots are really weird. And I just keep thinking to myself, it'd be hilarious to get Prez to play, because he's as big a coward as Kigu is. But he'll put on a show for it too, so it's like that seems like fun. But I don't know if we'll be able to get him, or at least with the hours that work for us.
I remember I tried to collab with Prez, back in the day. Yeah, I tried to for Lethal Company. Fortunately, it was also during the time of the last year's Frendo Endo thing.
Oh, so he was just booked out like crazy.
He was booked out like crazy. Nowadays, we probably wouldn't be able to collab with him because he's always like busy nowadays.
Emily's already doing the thing for the next friendo thing.
Yep.
I hope that he like kind of reworked it because like I love the concept, love like that he's giving shout outs or whatever. But having a 6-hour long like award ceremony is
a bit much.
It's a lot, and a lot of it he could have like trimmed down. But you know, it was successful. So like, who am I to judge?
Yeah. Well, Bert, I'll tell you this much. What you're asking for is exactly how we met Agent.
It's true. Vertigo asks, waiting to be worthy of being invited to play.
That's what I just wanted to.
Yep.
That's how we met Agent. That is how we met you.
This is how we met you, 100%.
Yep. Just, fuck. Wanted something dead there.
Coughing so much, I'm getting a fucking migraine. Ah.
Not like I'm a VTuber or something. Are you a VTuber? I mean, we don't really care about that.
Yep.
Prez isn't a VTuber. I'll call him when I've had it for lulz, though.
You're not? Yeah, it's fine. Shoot, you don't even have to be a cam. You don't even have to have a cam.
Yeah, we don't really care about that stuff. I mean,
Yep.
I like to call Prez I like to call Prez a VTuber just because I can. I tell him, he's like, I'm like, hey, there's my favorite flesh tuber, Prez of the castle. Actually, thinking on it, Prez is the only like non-VTuber streamer I watch. And even then, I usually go on there and harass him.
Yeah, thinking about that, true. You're also right on that. Oh.
But don't you watch the piano guy?
I raid into him and him in the background. I don't sit and watch him too often. He's really good, though. Also good in that.
Better than
It just, yeah.
But he apparently like plays all his games on piano as well.
Yep.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I'll try and fight this flying thing.
I launched a bunch of rockets at it.
Also begs the question, Bert, of what your hours are, though.
Yeah, because usually it's like 5 a.m. for you right now. Fuck it.
The strategy of using Agent as bait is working. Ow. It was working.
What?
Ow.
All right. It's a little under half. It's a little over half health.
Oh yeah, Agent has something that tells him to health. I do not.
Woo! I know what I'll do. I will casually bicycle away from this flying death drone.
Like a strategy.
Ah, I fell.
Ow, 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 ow. Damn it, Meat Shield, where are you?
Bicycle away.
I do not have any like revives either. You know what Neustrom is? You that one's directed at you, so I have no idea.
Sorry. What happened?
Neustrom?
You know what Neustrom is?
I do not know who Neustrom is.
That thing is running away from me. I want to point out that means I won, right? Running? Oh no, it's just trying to kill Agent. Which, I mean, I can respect it. I would do that too.
Bicycling uphill is a bad idea.
If you want a free VTuber asset, I can make you, or rather, I can get one of my friends to make you a
Crab
Minecraft
rave.
skin VTuber. Got it.
I have no idea what Crab Rave is.
You ever seen like the bum 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 bum? The crab that's like.
I've seen that. I thought that was like a game, but yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that meme.
Apparently that's a noise stream.
Ow, ow, ow. Stop bombing me with gas. That didn't mean shoot me with a gun. That just meant stop attacking me while I destroy you. I hit him with a rocket. He's not happy.
Oh, wait, are you still actually fighting that thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you died.
What? No, well, I had a stem. Said it was at half health.
No, you're just wanting somebody to play with, not so much the online stream.
Oh, thought I knocked this thing. Yeah, see, irony though, we don't really play that much off stream.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, our off-stream games are our own personal games.
Yeah, a lot of solo stuff. Boom! I win! I took it down. I'm the best.
Apparently, we unlocked something by doing that.
What do we unlock?
Yeah.
Best around. Like I'm the best streaming indie in Russian. Or not really. Tracking device?
Hello?
Not like
This is Mona Johnson, part of the Pt7 resistance. Did you say that you found a tracking device on one of those flying Soviet machines? Thank you. This is the first piece of news we have of what is happening over there. Our scouts have not been coming back from the north coast lately. We need to follow that lead. It will take me some time to catch up with you, though. So, be careful.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in the back here I forgot we never even bothered to look at.
yeah, we did the
Oh, hey, there's a total death count. I've died 37 times in this playthrough.
beautiful. I've died 2 and both of them were after the stream, after the credits when I didn't care. It's not like my English is that good, and streaming Indian and Russian can work, but not really. Streaming.
No, streaming indie games in Russia.
Oh, okay.
There's a crowd for everyone. And
Oh, yeah.
Plus, you should just enjoy just enjoy streaming.
If you don't enjoy what you're doing as at least a bit, you will burn out and stop on this.
Especially on streaming. Oh man, you'll burn out real quick.
Oh, see,
I'll tell you.
I haven't had any kind of burnout stuff, but it's just like I found that if I was playing, so the general concept, like I probably could have kept playing by myself without an issue if I had people randomly like if I had enough people in chat to just kind of BS with, then I probably would have kept going single player stuff too. But like not being big enough, it's like it just kind of bored me. It's like, why do I want to like sit there and talk to myself playing a game for hours? You know what I mean? When I could just sit there quietly and like I can sit there and just play the game and like pedal or exercise and stuff.
I get that. I don't have the mental capabilities for now, but maybe in the future. Hey,
neither does
it's
Agent. What up, fuck?
Hey. I have workarounds.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because we, as Agent was saying before, we don't really play games like together besides on stream, because most of the time we're usually busy with life stuff. Like I'm usually like swamped with work, other than like streams or like making content.
I
So
technically have the availability, but it's one of those things where like I have to give up something else for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, stream our days on stream is how I treat like free time. It's just like my off time to just play games with the boys.
I do try to I do try to find like one night a week to play solo games for myself though, because I have so many that I want to play.
Fair.
Like I'm going to try and get like all the side missions for Final Fantasy 7 done this weekend. and maybe beat it next weekend.
Dude, you've been saying that for like 2 months. Just finish
Dude.
it.
Finish the game.
I want to. I was going to over the weekend, but then I was so sick I couldn't like move much. So I was just like, my brain hurts. I didn't want to do anything.
You
I
play with controller anyway. Why does it matter? You don't have to move when you're playing with controller.
I didn't physically move.
It's fingers.
My brain wasn't working. I just sat there and was mindless.
It's a Final Fantasy game. Just smash X.
That's fair.
There was a day of 18 consecutive everlasting summer hours. Huh? Huh? What do you
Oh,
mean by
also-
18?
Oh, also on the weekend I was like focused on watching the last of Ame's streams.
True. Oh man, who's gonna ground pound my mom now?
Oh, did you see that? Like Yara posted a tweet today saying, like, YouTube, I think there's a problem with YouTube. None of Ame's future streams are coming up in my listing. And then YouTube responded that here's a real problem. The YouTube bot. And she's like, oh, no, it's a joke. But I mean, if you want to give me a hug.
Oh, Avalanche Studios. Oh, I love VNs. I actually play a lot of indie VNs, personally.
I don't know what that is. Oh, visual novel. Never mind.
Visual novel. Yeah, a lot of the indie ones, right, Kiku?
Yeah.
I play both
the
indie
N-rated
games
ones.
and adult visual novels. It's not a secret. I have a Steam review like of a visual novel called Project Passion. Like I don't try to hide it. I love visual novels.
No, I'm just trying to make a joke. Like people like to call, like I know I play and read a lot of it. It's like you read the porn ones. You don't actually read the like legit good storied ones.
Fun fact: I actually don't like just porn only visual novels. Those bore me. I actually stopped playing those. Like those actually legit bore me. Now, if it's like a visual novel with adult themes in it, that's interesting. Like Project Passion is hilarious. I'm currently playing a different one right now, but it's currently like an indie game and it's in like super beta. So
I don't think I've actually played any visual novels.
You've never played Doki Doki Literature Club?
No, I have downloaded, but I never got around to it, and I didn't care, and people spoiled the ending.
I have played Fate Stay Night,
What?
Love, Higurashi.
You will play Fate Stay Night.
I didn't know what, that was my first VN. That's how I was introduced to him.
I know, and that's your first one. Jesus Christ! Talk about like, you talk about like a very filling meal.
Yep. And Devil on a G-string.
There was a plus version, I think, for DDLC. Yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club. On the Switch. Because of the nature of console games. But fun fact, well, actually, just go up to Game Theory on that.
Yeah.
That can explain it better than I can. Hirashi, well, good job getting scarred. Yeah.
I think like
Yeah,
the
or-
only time I ever wanted to buy one.
No, I
to buy the
didn't go
Clannad
through
one.
Higurashi. I watched the anime of Higurashi. What's the sequel to Higurashi? The one where they're all trapped on the island and it's the evil witch.
I forget.
Never heard of it.
Well, its anime is absolute garbage, but the visual novel is really good.
I've never played a visual novel. I wanted to get the physical copy of Clannad, but realistically, I probably wouldn't have played it. I probably would just.
Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue count as visual novels.
I have not played either of those. But now that you mention it, my ex, I got her Blaze Blue on the DS, and like she didn't have a DS, so she took my DS, and she would play it in bed like every night, and she was just for hours, and I was watching a little bit of it, and I was like, I didn't realize how much reading was in that game for a fighting game, and I was thinking to myself like, huh, she's really getting into this.
That's why it gets counted. I watched the anime on Steins Gate. I did not do the VN on that one. I didn't know there was a VN until after I watched the anime even.
Have you read solo games listed in my life? I have watched Steins Gate and Steins Gate 0. I have not played Steins. Oh, you know what? I have played one visual novel. I have The Death of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. Yeah, you did. You played a visual novel.
I just
Let's
said that I
go.
did. I just completely
Yeah,
forgot.
Oh.
you did. You fucking played that shit. That's so funny.
Atomic Heart, Mirror's
Actually-
Edge, Cyberpunk
I actually
65.
didn't know that's what that was when I was playing it either.
So, fun fact about Cyberpunk Vertigo, the longest thing that I ever did that also landed me an Airbnb sponsorship for like 6 months was Cyberpunk, and that was because I played that game for 45 hours straight, and because of how long I played, there was over 300 people watching at one time.
Yeah, you played that close to launch too, didn't you?
I played that on launch. From the moment it launched, I played it for 45 hours straight.
Yeah, that's nuts.
All of the games that you just listed, I have played none of them.
You've never played Watch Dogs?
No, but I own it.
You've never played Witcher 3?
No. So the funny thing about Watch Dogs is my roommate, my old roommate, I watched him play it, so I've actually seen the ending of the game. I do own it. I got it for like $5.
Kiku and the Bullets sounds like the Bullets win. So fun fact, when I first played Cyberpunk, this was back before some patches, but you could like really spec into speed. And so I actually have I think a YouTube video of me specking straight to speed, and it's called like the Speedman, where I move so fast in this particular area that like the whole level looked like a blur. And the reason why I did it was because like I was stuck. I was just like stuck. I was way too underleveled. I didn't have my superpowered shotgun, and so there's no way for me to actually beat this level. And then one of the person in my chat was like, "Why don't you just try running it?" And so like I did, and I managed to like pass through the entire level by running as fast as I can.
I still need to beat Cyberpunk at some point. I keep starting it and then just not.
You should play it now, especially if you got their DLC, because it's so much better now.
Yeah.
It's funny considering like I would never even give it any thought if you hadn't talked to me about it. Because like when I saw the trailers, I was like, this game looks awful. Because I figured it was gonna be like, I figured it was one of those trailers that's faking everything. So I didn't give it any real thought. I liked the anime when we watched it, but I wouldn't have watched it if you didn't make me watch it at first. So,
Edge Runner?
Yeah.
So good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have watched it otherwise. So
I literally watched that twice in a row.
Same, dude. I watched the ending and I was like, Trigger still got it. I still have a man tear flowing down my face.
Well, no, it's like, remember how we watched that in like the Discord channel?
yeah.
When you guys started that and I got you invited me into there, I had just finished watching it. So you literally had me restart it as I finished it.
So, get away.
And it is that good. Both
It's so
English
good.
and Japanese, because I watched it back to back with both.
I'm just built different, dude. Like, it's such a really funny line, but like they do it with such gusto that you can't help but be like so invested.
I watched NG 5 times over
No game,
now.
no life.
Oh, okay. I actually have the collector's edition of that. I got it for like $10 on sale. It's great.
Still waiting for my season 2.
The movie
you
was at
wait
least
forever.
good.
Oh yeah, the movie was fantastic. I tried to go see it in theaters, but I would have had to drive to another state to find a viewing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The movie was good, but it's like,
It's not the same as the show.
yeah, that and the human like people, their goal is to do draw. So, you know how in No Game No Life, the brother and sister, they're both aiming to win all the time, right?
Yeah.
Well, in the movie, their aim is to draw, to like make it into a draw.
No, their aim was to win to destroy everything else, but then at the very end, he realized he couldn't win. He asked, to, like end it saved. Like their goal was to destroy everyone else all at once. It become like that the whole thing is they were trying to get all the gods to destroy each other, and then they were just gonna take the victory for themselves. But then at the end, like they couldn't seize the godly power.
Fumbled it at the finish line.
Well, to be fair, he reached out for it, and it literally ripped his arm off. Isn't the goal of the movie to survive? No. In the movie, they were surviving at first, and they got sick of trying to survive because they couldn't win. So they decided to start playing behind each other's back, like pretending like, oh yeah, we're here to help you to get revenge on these people. And they were just like, and they're like, look, obviously we're trying to help you guys, because look at this, because he infected himself. See, you can see I'm going to die soon, and I just want to get revenge on these guys. And they were just playing. They were basically playing both all of the sides, and basically got them to destroy each other. Because once they destroyed each other, it opened up the relic that let the one god become the one god, and they went for it and failed, and then prayed to any god, and the god of games showed up.
I thought the whole difference was that like they were just trying, they weren't necessarily trying to win in the normal sense. They were just trying to make sure that they didn't lose.
No, they were trying to win, but they were trying to win by making everyone else destroy each other. Since they couldn't win through force, the whole thing was.
Sworn he said we don't have to win, we just have to not lose. I thought that was like the main difference between Nora and the main guy.
I mean, that's still kind of winning.
Yeah.
I mean, the goal, if everyone else is dead and you're not.
And I understand like the end result is winning, but the focus is not losing.
Yeah, well, I mean, but that's because that's survival for them. So.
Yeah, the problem was their ambition. They couldn't figure out. They didn't plan to win once they got it. So once it landed in their lap, it was kind of.
Well,
shit.
They planned to get it. They tried to get it. They just didn't realize that they couldn't take it. The thing was, so when it says that when we say they, both Shiro and or her name, so those two plan to die in the final moments, but to save everyone else.
Yep.
See,
I thought it was because they were so infected with whatever that debris was. No, that's why they couldn't grab it.
No, they infected themselves with lower amounts to make it look like they were going to die, and use that to trick enemies. Like, look at us, we're infected, we're dead soon.
Sora is the revenge. Modern reincarnation, not Shiro's the previous one.
Yeah.
Because I remember the whole point with Sora is that it represents air, but it also has a double entendre meaning emptiness. Because Sora doesn't really have any talent, but the little sister does.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't remember what the old version of his name was, but yeah, I know.
Ventus.
Like the thing is,
Ventus.
You know, it's funny that Sora, I don't want very talent. Like, man, you have a talent for leading people.
Yeah, so some of the best people to follow.
There it is.
Some of the best people to follow don't want to be leaders. It feels like.
That is actually very true.
My
one coworker, I kept nominating him to be in charge of stuff, and he's like, I don't want to lead, and I said, that's why I'm making you the leader. And he's like, I'm the Jon Snow, and I said, you're not helping your argument.
You're actually making it worse.
Yeah, I told him that because he was hardcore into Game of Thrones at the time, and I was like, yeah, and he's like, I'm the Jon Snow. I'm like, I know, that's why you're in charge. Like, I don't want to be. I don't want it. I'm like, well, too bad.
Has that series fully bounced back with House of the Dragon, or is that still kind of waffling?
I heard that House of the Dragon's really good.
You have to. It's really good, but you also have to treat it like its own thing.
Yeah, also it's one of those things where like I was debating on giving it a chance because Matt Smith is in it, but you know, it's fair enough.
I've been watching it. It's a good show. It's just not really a Game of Thrones show. If that makes sense. They do try to have like the thing that made Game of Thrones, at least for me, really good was the political intrigue. They don't really have the acting chops to be able to pull it off in the same like powerful way.
Matt Smith does.
No. In terms of writing.
Oh, but
yeah.
Wait, but the writing is it was also written by the same guy.
I'm aware, but it's not. It just doesn't hit the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really hit as good. But if you just treat it as its own thing, like how, like Rogue One, right, is technically a Star Wars movie, but it has nothing to do really with Star Wars, right?
Never seen it, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So.
I never saw Rogue One. Okay, fine.
Look, man.
Rogue One is about the Death Star. Yes, it is in the thing, but it's not like a Star Wars-esque movie, if that makes sense. It's not about like the Jedi's or Sith. It's about a group of like people trying to do an impossible mission before.
Yeah, I mean, I know what happened. It's weird. I'm not that big a Star Wars fan, but I know a lot about it.
I don't. The only like I would like Star Wars if it didn't have Jedi or Sith. And I
Yeah.
know that sounds weird, but I just really don't care for the.
I hear that from so many people. It's funny.
I don't care for space magic.
See, I do like that. So, like, when I was a kid, okay, so I didn't watch. I remember like, I was in college. I hadn't seen the original trilogy, and I like my teacher was like to everyone, like, you know, it's just like Star Wars, like the original trilogy. Like, it's not like anyone hasn't seen that. I'm like, I raised my hand, I haven't seen that. And he's like, Pix, get out of my classroom. But yeah, so like, so I watched it because he said I need to watch it. But I, like, as a kid, I only saw episodes 1, 2, and 3. He's like my mom took me to the theaters to see it, and then like, I was like, okay, and I liked them a lot, and eventually I watched it. Like, I like Star Wars, but I never got. I like the games more, and a part of it is because I like being a Jedi and just slashing through stuff. Like when we were playing that other game a few weeks ago, I liked using the energy sword.
Oh,
Also,
Space Marine?
No, not that.
Yeah, I just don't like the space mages.
I like them. I like I like the energy sword. I like the jumping around. I like the telekinesis. I just don't like when they start making up a million different powers. I like them when they're balanced.
I just don't like magic. Even if it's space magic, I just don't like magic. That's just me though.
No, I can definitely understand. There are some concepts that pop up in fandoms like,
Although that being said, like if you morphed it into a way that like it's sort of like Space Marines, where disregarding like if the warp didn't exist, let's just remove the warp. It's like if in Space Marines, right? If like this ancient technology that no one understands but people still use somehow, that's sort of like magic. I can get behind that.
well,
Still
that's
kinda-
also in there, but
kind of rooted in like it's basically just magic, but like it's still like for me it still stems from some sort of tech that like can really be acquired by anyone. I don't like the concept of like I didn't like the reason why I was okay with Harry Potter is because technically anyone could become a wizard. It's not like held off by like one or like a select couple of people.
Well,
Or,
yes,
like,
it
just,
is.
like,
It's
group-
it. You
yeah,
have to be
it's
born
very
into
much
it.
that. Yeah.
people who are born into like for magic. But what I mean is that it doesn't fall into like the trap of magic where it's like, oh, like you have to study X amount of years for this, or like you're blessed by like a god and for some reason you have it, or you made a contract with the devil and now you have magic. It's just you're kind of just born with it, and anyone can kind of just be born into this world, and that's fine. I can accept that. But like, I don't like the idea of just like Jedi is like, oh, your midichlorians just off the charts, and now you're gonna be a Jedi. Like that's kind of fucking stupid to me.
I mean, so like because I've gotten spoiled on this stuff a lot. You know, you don't have to be a normal Jedi. Like they have like gray Jedis and stuff that don't follow that crap. Like kind of just be what you want to be type of screw that. And other people use the Force.
I think what you don't like about it is like how far they explained when they started explaining all the bullshit behind it.
No, I just don't like the magic. It's really brain dead. Like it's absolutely irrational that I don't like the magic in Star Wars. But to be fair, I also don't like magic in like most fantasy settings.
I'm gonna guess that. I like what are you doing?
Shooting a loud gun next to your head.
Beautiful. Trying to think. It's funny because I actually like. It's weird because like when it comes to Star Wars, it's just that I like the pod racing game as a kid. And,
I love pod racing game, dude. That game was so much fun on the N64
Oh my
/
God.
arcade game.
I never got to play the arcade game.
Dude, you
I didn't know there was an arcade game.
There
Dude,
was.
it's
It's actually
basically
in a
N64
pod.
game. it's like the N64 game, but in a pod, and it's as awesome as it sounds.
Yeah, I saw
Ooh.
it, but I never got to play it. Then I like so you know Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, right?
Yeah.
We played that one time. Basically there's Return of the Sith is basically just that with is basically just that or what with Jedi. That's a really fun game. Then
Sidekicks in Space Marine can always explode on themselves. Yeah, I don't really care about psychers.
oh, and then of course there's
Well, actually, a fun little fact about
Apprentice.
the Psychers and the
The
tabletop.
Apprentice.
If you fuck up your roll bad enough, you can actually summon like a greater demon to kill you.
Heh.
Like in-game boss level 1. Like you have to roll like a 0 on 2d100, but
it's not called The Apprentice. What is that game called?
The Apprentice.
The Force Unleashed.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
I that's actually one of the first games I 100%ed all the achievements for until they
Now,
like released
as a
DLC with
game-
more achievements.
Yeah, as a game, wonderful game. Lots of fun. Don't care for the everything about it, like in terms of like story and stuff. But like, fun, great gameplay loop. Great game.
I like picking up the
Just because I
people
don't
up and
like
throw them.
necessarily, just because I don't necessarily like the story behind it or like the environment it's in, doesn't mean I can't enjoy it. Force Unleashed is a perfect example of that.
So I think maybe it's the reason I think the reason I like Jedi in general is one, lightsabers are awesome, and two, with like Force Unleashed, I just like throwing people with telekinesis. It's fun. Which might be why I like the games more than I like the actual show. Because I just like throwing people around with it. Even
Server
before
online more
that.
than one? Oh, talking about my thing, yeah. Yeah, like I said, the people who play on my server are usually like overseas people, so they're usually online like from like now until like 6 in the morning. And I usually only play during the weekends, and most of the time that's just for making content. But yes, I guess it's a good time to wrap it up.
yeah, I was kind of traveling back to the main church we kind of unlocked.
Yeah, I'm realistic. I'm gonna probably uninstall this game afterwards.
Oh, I definitely am going to uninstall this as soon as we're done with this.
Yeah.
Pix, would you like to give a final rating on this?
This is one of those ones where I feel bad rating it poorly because I can tell this just is a game that's not for me and not a bad game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
100%,
this game is right up my alley. I'm saying this is a 4 out of 5. This is ambitious. It has so many good ideas. It falls just short of so many of them. It feels like.
But to be fair, according to Muppet from before, apparently like it's best served when in hard mode and with people of 4.
That's what Numb told me as well. So
Yeah,
probably didn't. This is one of those things where how you experience a game truly matters, and like that's what can make it. Like that's why people. I had someone telling me on YouTube, Digimon World 4 is one of the greatest games ever, and they weren't trolling because they put a lot of crap and they were just whining at me about it, and it's like, yeah, no, like he's like, me and my friend played it when we were kids, and we're still best friends to this day, and it's like I don't care.
Yeah,
Good
but
for you.
here's the thing. Still,
That's some
but the
nostalgia
gameplay-
goggles there.
But the game experience is still like the unique game experience of person to person is still very much a valid thing to like grade on. So
Sure.
like even if
That doesn't make the game good though.
Yeah. No. This is what I'm getting at. It doesn't that like your guys' game experience wasn't that good, and it still holds weight.
Yeah.
Even if like the game was intended to be this way, it should be. If you're making an open world, like that, the hard thing about it is to make the game compatible with a lot of different ways to play. And unfortunately, this just the way you guys played affected your game experience, and that's quite a valid thing to do.
I mean, it's a beautiful game. I mean, look at the scene I'm standing in front of.
It is quite gorgeous, I will say. But me looking in,
So glitchy as hell.
it feels boring. And
It
I
is
wasn't even the one
boring.
playing. And it
Yeah.
wasn't. I wasn't even the one playing it, which is unfortunate because I like Agent said, this isn't my kind of game, but I could see the appeal of it.
It's one of those things where it's boring because, like, so once like the general concept is there's enemies to fight, but
There it
they get
is.
shut up. The game there's enemies to fight, but fighting them is like almost like other than the small dogs, most of them are gonna kick your ass unless you like did the millions of grinding, like Muppet said, and get the experimental weapons. I mean, think about that. We were just sitting there fighting the flying thing. We had to double team it, and like I got killed. I wasn't caring about dying anymore at that point. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like, but when I'm actually like trying to get through stuff and not die, it's like I don't care. Like, I shouldn't have to run from so many fights when I have a rocket launcher. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that your carrying capacity, while isn't the worst I've ever seen, is fucking bullets carry weight per bullet.
Correct me if I'm wrong, right? The game does a very good job at making a gun not feel like it.
Correct. These guns are not satisfying to fire.
Like they don't look satisfying to fire, but worse yet, and this is probably a massive sin. And correct me if I'm wrong again, but it's a massive sin in that if you like shoot at something with like a gun, typically it has some sort of weight and impact and damage. Most importantly, damage. And it looked like you were just. It looked like the problem that Borderlands kind of has sometimes, especially in the higher difficulties, where like the enemies look like they're bullet sponges. Am I wrong with that?
You are, because so here's the thing. All like I don't know about the biggest enemies, but like the dogs and the ones above them, they have like explosives on them. So they do have weak points. Like the game shows you where they are on the dogs. You can take them out a lot easier.
Sure.
And I'm pretty sure all of them have a certain level of weakness, but I'd have to be able to figure them out. And since they're usually like firing machine gun fire at me, like I can't. So when it comes to dogs, like my shotgun is a level 5, which is the second highest, I guess. So I said, screw it. I'm just gonna unload a whole thing on the dog and get the same effect.
Yeah, the weak points do matter. The problem is when we got to like the flying drones and the Russian drones, we had no idea where the weak points are, and it felt like you were meant to experiment them out after you had enough experience fighting other drones. But it came down to, no, we're either going to empty our fucking guns into it and run away, or empty our fucking guns into it and it explodes.
Yeah,
And
ultimately
there was no in between.
the AI just wasn't very good. I heard, like I said, on the hardest difficulty that it hunts you down more, so it's more fun that way. But it never felt like combat never felt very satisfying here, you know?
Yeah.
And I would have been okay with if they had taken away the weapons and instead been more focused on survival and escaping. Like if it felt like the enemy, like
this
it felt
game
like there
feels
was no hope.
You know what? I finally just realizing what this game wants to be. It wants to be Metal Gear Solid 5.
Any of the Metal Gears.
Okay, you don't know what that. Have you played any of the Metal Gears?
I own them all.
Me, I've never played any of them.
Okay.
I ended up getting like all of them at Goodwill for like a few bucks.
I just know the memes.
They're games that I'd like to
You
play.
like to play Castlevania? What?
Yeah, it's funny. I know what boss you're talking about too.
Oh.
We all know that. I love these things I see on YouTube or on Reddit. It's like true gamers know what this reference is and like or know how to beat this boss. And I'm thinking to myself, I never even played it, and I know what you have to do against this boss.
Yep.
Like a Psycho Mantis, we all know.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got to watch my friend who didn't know any of those memes play through the first game.
I love seeing
That was a
situations
fun
where people,
trip.
when you get to watch people who don't know that stuff. It's like my old coworker, like he would jump on whatever is a popular game, and he's playing FF7 Remake, but he's never played or knew anything about 7. So I was like trying my best not to spoil anything, and he was telling me stuff about Aerith and things. I'm like, oh.
But all right, Pixel. Let's rate out. Let's call this a night.
Yep.
And a game. So, do you want to give a final rating? Because I would say this is a solid 4 for me.
I would give it a 5. It's literally middle of the road for me. I can't think of like anything really special with it. You know what I mean,
it tries. It at least tries. I'm gonna give it that. This doesn't feel like a soulless money grabbing gotcha. I really do appreciate that on so
Hey,
many
how
fucking
dare
levels.
You gotchas have plenty of soul. It's called currency. Sorry, as you were saying.
I shouldn't even say gotcha. Funny enough, I like more gotchas than I do like a lot of the American live service bullshit.
Oh, this is my first chance to rate out the Flare. So everybody be nice to Flare. She's really cool.
All right,
What's your rating? What's your rating?
5, even.
No, not you. Agent.
I said 4.
4? Okay. There you have it, folks. 4 and 5.
Yep. All right, we're rating out to Flare. Everyone be super nice to Flare. She's super cool. She's just taking Poke Rogue to like a whole new level. She's like at level like 100,000 something.
Jesus Christ.
$1 billion. Yeah, she's like 100% in this game.
All right, everybody. Later.
We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good one.